to me, I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkinhead like I to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can see a thing, but it's around somewhere. Gotta hold my head, cause I have no fear. It's probably some crazy graveyard theory. Ghosts try to approach me, it got leery. Let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkinhead like I to find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can see a thing, but it's around somewhere. Gotta hold my head. I have no fear. It's probably seen crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost tried to approach me and got leery. Yo, what's good, chat? We're back in this bitch. Where's the music? I need some music in this bitch. I guess we'll play whatever this is. So yeah, that's the PC gaming show. Wait, hold on. I'm forgetting to set up crucial things like my green screen and my light. Okay. Before I start yapping. Ugh. Alright, that should be better. And then the light. Alright, so where was I? You seen that Monkey Ball video? Thoughts? It wasn't that much information there, but I'm looking forward to hearing more. But yeah, this is the PC. Oh, my webcam's not upright properly. Hold on. There we go. Okay, this is the PC gaming show. If you don't know what this means, it's like an event they do usually around E3 season. And basically, it's dedicated to members of the PC Master Race, such as myself. And it's basically telling us what's coming new to gaming on the PC front. They have said already that more than 50 games will appear in this year's show. From developers including, and apparently Amazon have got a games company now. They got Atlas, which is under Sega, but then they've also got Sega separately. And then they've got a bunch of other companies as well that all plan to be announcing things at this event. So, you know, I guess we'll see if something interesting gets announced at this event. Yo, what's up, Cisco? Unleashed PC reveal imagined. Always the Sonic. Look, if that was to happen, right, I'm sure my twin brother would be very pissed that he's missing it, because my twin brother's currently sulking right now because he said that the Game Grumps are slandering the greatest game of all time. So right now he's not in the mood to watch anything. So unfortunately, if that happens, he's gonna have to miss it. I guess I could fake a reaction on his behalf, you know, but we'll see. Let's just hope it's something good. But yeah, there were rumors of, I think, Persona 4 or something. One of the handheld Personas. I haven't played Persona, but it was rumors of one of them coming to PC. Like, strong leaks. And since Atlas is the ones that do that, and they're under Sega, it would kind of make sense why Sega's there. But they have put Sega separately from Atlas. So I don't know if it means also Sega as well. So I guess we'll find out. Okay, actually I need to pee quickly, so yeah. I'll pee and then we'll start. Alright, we're in this motherfucker. Who's ready to see some reveals? Who's ready to see some... Is this thing working? Where's my face? Man, there's a serious delay on this shit. It's set to ultra low latency. Oh, okay, it's just my analytics window is behind, that's it. I was overreacting. Who's ready to see some reveals? Even though there'll probably be nothing that we actually like, but who knows? They might surprise us, right? You know, might be dead, but that's the risk we take watching these things, right? It could be dead. Well, we gotta be optimistic, right? Pram, your green screen. What's wrong with the green? You guys are always noticing the little details. Ugh. Alright, we should be good to go. How long is it supposed to last? Does it say? Pre-recorded event, live stream on Twitch and YouTube. It doesn't say. Maybe an hour? I don't know. Let me refresh to make sure I'm not behind on some shit. How's the levels? How's the levels? Ugh. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna remove that sound effect. Let me try and sort that out now. Okay, so it should no longer play the sound effect. If I test it. I'm trying to test it now. Sound is all good. Alright. They're late. Let's go. Let me make sure the screenshot's actually being taken. See, oh, the sound effect, I can't even tell. Okay, it be. They got 4K streaming. What is up with these streaming companies? They're not streaming in 4K. They got the resources. Isn't this dusk? Wait, no. That's some realistic looking graphics. Why is it so fucking quiet? Wasn't it loud like 2 seconds ago? This is probably some lame transition. It's not actual like game or anything. What's up, Amori? Why skip IGN event and watch this one though? Which IGN event did I skip?
The PC gaming show.
All right.
2 hours.
2 hours.
And announcements for more
Nigga, what?
games.
I've been up since 2 a.m. until about 2 hours. It's 7 p.m.
Creator of DayZ.
Oh, we're gonna be here forever. What about 2 hours for? There better be some good shit in if you're gonna make me sit through 2 hours of this.
Everspace 2. Epic battles in a Total War Saga. Troy. Torchlight 3. What's coming in the next chapter of Elite Dangerous? Mafia Definitive Edition.
Oh yeah, the Mafia games. I forgot about. They were getting flamed for those Mafia games actually.
MMO.
Isn't IGN Summer of Gaming literally just watching these things?
Just borrowing your broadcast for a moment to say that later on I'll be dropping in again to reveal one of my favorite franchises.
Let me check this IGN shit that people are talking about.
If you can name this tune, maybe you'll recognize what it is. See you later. Shit.
I'm gonna check this IGN thing right now. But IGN is supposed to be reacting to this. Oh look, Frameless is live. Let me see. IGN are literally probably watching the same thing. Exactly. Some of Gaming PC Gaming Show. They're just watching the same event.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to
Probably
the
rebroadcasting it.
PC Gaming Show. I am one of your hosts
Yeah,
today,
so,
Sean Day 9 Plot.
Literally,
I'm delighted to
there's
have
no
you
reason to watch
wherever you're
IGN.
tuning in.
Come straight to the source, which is your boy.
Welcome to our 6th annual event where we have over 2 hours of content.
Over 2
Games
hours.
We're going to be looking at in the form
Nigga,
of
no.
reveals, trailers, interviews.
If we don't get some good shit, I swear. I don't even know what I'm expecting, but I want
take a moment
something.
to address the ongoing situation in America. While
They
we're
must have pre-recorded
glad
this
to
a
be
while
showing you
ago.
Some games today. There are many, many more people fighting for something far, far more important.
Unleashed on
Struggle
Steam.
against
I'm joking. I'm
these
joking.
violence
I'm joking.
and the systemic
More important than
oppression of
that.
Black Americans.
More important than that.
I and everyone who works on the PC gaming show each year, we know that Black lives matter, and this is not a fight that we are willing to stand on the sidelines for. So what can we all do? There's a great many organizations that deserve support right now, and one of them is the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund at naacpldf.org. If you want to support this and get some great games in the process, hundreds of developers have joined together at itch.io to create the Bundle for Racial Justice and Equality. It's a pay whatever you want for the bundle, and 100% of the proceeds go to the NAACP Fund and the Community Bail Fund. There's a lot more resources and information we'd like to share, so PC Gamer has created an ongoing list of ways that you can get involved in supporting protesters. That's at pcgamer.com/Black Lives Matter. Okay, we're going to begin the reveals in a moment, but this wouldn't be a PC gaming show without my dear friend and co-host Frankie Ward joining us from the other side of the internet. Welcome, Frankie, and why don't you say hello?
All right.
Hello, Sean, and hello.
Oh,
to
hello,
everyone
Frankie.
watching
Yeah.
around the world. We're really excited to be with you again.
How's it
and
going,
Sean,
Frankie?
I've prepared a veritable smorgasbord of PC gaming interviews, trailers, and announcements. This year's show features the most games we've ever presented, so grab your beverage of choice because it's.
Yeah, she got someone handing her beverages too, like shit, like balling out
Thanks,
here.
Frankie, and I gotta say, your apartment looks quite a bit more like a
Frame
music
you a
video than
sip.
mine does.
Oh, come
Maybe I
on.
should have sprung for better lighting. Either way,
Cut
it's
your
time
boy
for
some
the
slack.
gaming show. And as I said earlier, 50 plus games. We've been talking to the developers, interviewing them for weeks now. And though it looks kind of empty here, I'm not alone. My beautiful assistant and good buddy DevBot. I've seen him making his way over here. He
As you
is
said, I may
awaiting
need a
us,
number.
So let's go join him. and
I'll
get the
pass
show
it to you after I've utilized it. I'm joking, guys. Chill.
All right, DevBot, what do we have for this
Oh my
year's
god,
PC
they're gonna dig
Gamer
this shit
Show?
up in like 5 years, aren't they?
50 game trailers and 10 interviews, Sean, along with a full report of the most secret gaming layer friendly dogs.
I have a thing for Frankies ever since I watched Foster's as a kid.
Ranked fourth among
You can't blame me.
Oh, well,
It's
excellent.
Foster's
Well, what
fault.
should we play first then?
It's Foster's fault. Ugh. I dropped my comb.
that the audience would like to see.
Well, that sounds great. Then let's kick it off.
Do you know what we need? We need some fucking Valhalla
Fighting
gameplay in this
survival game where
bitch.
You'll fight monsters, craft weapons, build and sail ships on an
Simplest.
open ocean, all while exploring
Ah.
a generated landscape. Show me the game, DevBot.
Downloading Valheim.
World exclusive. Yeah, I've heard about the Persona being out. Okay, what is this shit? Call me where Frankie come. Wow. Iron Gate Studio. Okay. God, that was a landing. Ooh, they ported this off on the PS1, it seems. You saw those pixelated rocks? Okay, not the PS1, I'm being a bit mean. The PSP. PSP. Looks like a PSP remastered game. Deadass looks like they just You know, remember The Sims 2 on PSP? That was an underrated game. Like, I fucked with The Sims 2 on PSP. Feels like a 90s show. What 90s shows you be watching? Speaking of which, have they made any games, like modern day games, in 4x3 because it's set in the 90s or some shit like that? I feel like that would be a bit too extreme, but you know, there's always someone, right? Imagine a game that's like 4x3, a modern day game 4x3, but then it's got like, you know, old school like VHS quality when you play it, so it feels like you're watching a 90s like VHS. It's almost say 90s and then Gamer Guy shows up. You're not even a 90s born, Gamer Guy. Valheim.
The next game has been in the works for quite a while and is just about to come out. I've been following it the whole time, and
I should have put her in the thumbnail.
Farming, creature
would have gotten more
collection,
views.
dance battles, and bears wearing pants sounds like your cup of tea. Then it's time to put the kettle on and enjoy.
Born October 89. Exactly, you're not a 90s born, you're an 80s born, who just happens to not remember a single day of the 80s. I'm an authentic 90s born. Born in the middle, so I'm equally tied to the beginning and the end. Even if I didn't exist at the beginning, but still. I was alive for one season of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, okay? Let me have that. One season. I didn't get to see old Aunt Viv, okay? But I got season 6 of Fresh Prince. I got what else did I get? I got like 3 seasons of Martin, okay? I got Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I got Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I got Sister. I missed Saved by the Bell, but you know, we still saw it. We still saw it. I missed the first season of Friends, but the rest of them I saw. You know what I mean? Like, if a game is removed from Steam, will the achievements disappear? I have no idea. I don't even give a fuck about achievements, to be honest. I don't. If it's not in the game itself, I don't care about completing it. Damn, you stole in college. Look, I aged slowly, okay? Like, I remember, like, I went to go and visit someone in jail, and at this point, I was probably like 18, and they said, if you are over 14, they have to, like, search you to make sure you're not smuggling anything in to the visitors. I was 18 and they didn't search me. Like, it was crazy.
I want to talk to one of the Torchlight 3 devs.
Remy was crushing on her last year too. Wait, I was? I don't even remember that shit. You must be thinking of my twin brother, Gamer Guy. Bradley says, can we get to Prim is great in the chat? Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that in the chat. What the fuck is this game? This looks like a phone game. It's supposed to be a PC Master Race stream. I expect to see high quality, top-notch graphics that consoles cannot replicate. What is this?
Explore remote, perilous realms. Battle hordes of ancient, powerful enemies. Unite with others to claim your fame and glory.
Thank you, Zoo.
Torchlight 3, your legend.
Yibby said this is so awesome. Well, come on, Yibby. You mean to say you don't like Torchlight 3? You don't like Torchlight 3? You didn't enjoy the first 1 and 2 Torchlights? You thought Torchlight 2 wasn't as good as the first one? Come on, like, give Torchlight 2 a chance, okay? Like, give Torchlight, like, and the spin-off Flashlight was there as well. And they had another spin-off that was, what was it called? Flashlight. That was good as well. Like, give the franchise a chance. Like, Torchlight 3 is gonna be lit. Like, come on.
Yes, the Empire's in decline, and they've gotten a little lazy, a little comfortable.
When do you think Horizon Zero Dawn will be released on Steam? Well,
adventurers
if that
will
leaker was
battle the
correct,
Norm
he
and
basically
all
said
the
that
land
PS4
threatening
exclusives
the
could be
world.
coming to
terms of
Steam,
scope and
but there's so
scale,
many
Godfall 3,
PS4 exclusives
how does it compare
that
to
we don't
previous
actually
generations?
know which one could come
Well, we've
first.
expanded quite a
Now,
bit.
if they are correct,
Anyone who's played Torchlight
they'll put
1 and Torchlight
Crash
2
Team
will be
Racing and
comfortable with the mechanics
Spider-Man
and how to play it
on
and all.
PC first,
But,
and then everything else
we've
can happen
expanded
at
and
whatever
let
order. I
players
don't care. I
make
care
their
after
own
that.
mark in the world itself. Like, you get a customized fort.
Fleshlight was the best in the series.
You
Oh,
can
facts,
decorate
facts.
the-
That
you
one
can
was met with
decorate
critical
them, you can do
acclaim.
Things that benefit your whole account, and you can put things in there that are useful to other players, and other players will see your fort randomly out in the world.
I want to ask a little bit about the classes, because if you're an action RPG player, you may recognize something like a knight or a mage.
Are they showing, like,
But in
current
Torchlight
tweets
3,
in the bottom?
We got the steam-powered robots. We have the
I wonder if I
Railmaster
tweet
that
something,
can
will it show
summon
up?
trains. Talk to me about not just what some of the classes that players can expect are, but how you even come up with this glorious stuff.
Searchlight is underrated.
Well,
I didn't like
think that,
Searchlight
I've
as
always
much,
wanted
you
to
know?
avoid going
I mean,
right
Fleshlight
down
was
the
pretty
character
lit.
class.
I like
Tried to do
Torchlight
something
too, but
interesting.
Searchlight
But
just
at the
felt
same
like
time, we wanted you to be
a
able to
slightly
look at
different
them and
character
sense-
to
and
Torchlight.
get
They didn't
kind of
try
an intuitive
enough
sense
to
of what they do.
distinguish it, you know?
And, so we've applied that here. We've got some really fun.
Prim, you
characters,
prefer
like said,
Sims
the,
2 or
fully
1?
robotic,
I
steam
barely
powered
played
robot.
the first two Sims games, like the
And
main
we've got
ones.
Summons Train.
I grew
We've
up
also
on the
got
Sims
some
2
other
on
cool classes,
PSP.
Sharpshooter
That was
and
my
Dust
shit.
Mage. And you know, honestly, they all have new twists, and they're all pretty fun to play.
In terms of the game world itself, how like specifically do the forts get integrated? Like, what does it mean to stumble across someone else's fort as you're going through the world?
Well, between our gameplay levels, we have passages, and when you enter the passage, there will often be a waypoint there, but there will also be someone else's fort. So you
When
will
did
see
this
some
begin? It
random
began, like,
person
just
from the
over
world
15
fort,
minutes ago.
and they will in turn see.
They're supposed to
occasionally
last,
randomly your own
they
fort.
said, a few
And
hours,
it's
so
definitely worth exploring
I don't know if they're
that
gonna,
fort because
you know, like the
can
PlayStation
use
event was
things
like
the
reveal
weapons.
to reveal to
You
reveal,
can
with
use
only a
that
small
champion
amount of
table and
details
whatever recipes
and
you
a lot
want,
of
you can
transitions.
enchant your
But
own
this
way.
one seems
So it's
like
really
they're gonna
worthwhile
milk
for you to go
each
check 'em
release
out.
with a bunch of
Now,
talking
pets
and
were a
shit.
big part of the earlier Torchlight games. What type of pet-based entertainment can we expect?
We have expanded upon the pet system. It does all the things you want.
I don't
It
understand. Like, it's supposed to be a PC gaming show. I expect to see the highest level of PC graphicry, not just any old game that can run on a console.
By defeating bosses and make a whole stable of pets. that
No
you
wonder
use
this is
for
2
keeping your
hours.
fort.
Now, Max, I
Oh
know
yeah,
that
the
Torchlight
PlayStation
series
event
has an
transitions were
enormous fan
insane.
base. For
Like
those
half
who
that
are
stream
looking to get
was
their hands on
transitions.
Torchlight 3,
Felt like I was watching a
where can they
fucking
go
Leafy
and when
video.
can they play it?
Well, I'm very, very happy to announce that we are available on Steam right now in early access for $29.99.
$29.99?
Right this minute.
This is the best kind of answer in the PC gaming show. You can get it now. Once again,
You should have brought some
Max
guests to
Schaefer
the
from
stream
Torchlight
since
3 team. Thank you so
most
much
of
for
this is gonna
joining
be
us.
boring stuff.
Once again, go to
Unfortunately,
Steam right
I,
now
Premierless,
to get your hands on the
have
early
never
access
collaborated with anyone.
Torchlight
You know, I'm a
3.
small channel,
We're
and
just getting started
unfortunately,
here on the PC
people don't like
gaming show. Let's
collaborating
take a
with
look
small
at what's
channels such
coming
as
up
my
next.
own,
You're
because
watching the
everyone wants to
PC
collaborate with
Gaming
bigger
Show.
channels. So
Coming up later,
I'm all by
an
myself.
exclusive look at the next game from DayZ creator Dean Hall. Blanco's Block Party. The first reveal of Sound Mind. And more. Back to you, Sean. Back to you, Sean.
Well, hey everyone, I hope you're having
Did you
a
just
great
say back to you,
time. I
Sean,
know
twice?
I am, and I know you.
Man, the edit, they gotta fire the
Like
editor.
you're having, but don't shout.
How about Ben Does?
The walls are very
What,
thick.
that guy who made like one video and
See
quit?
you, though, if you use the
I don't have to
PC
lose this on
Gaming
my
Show
channel.
hashtag
Ugh.
On Twitter, or Facebook, or the PC Gamer forums, or a Ouija board, or a Messenger Falcon, whatever is your desired form of communication. I'm sure you've been seeing many of those comments show up live in the show today. And we want your hottest 280 character take that our merry moderators might just select to be on the show. For our next segment, it's time to head on over to Frankie Ward.
Elite Dangerous, the space simulation MMO from Frontier, has continued to evolve over the past 5 years. Set in a one-to-one recreation of our actual Milky Way galaxy, players forge their own path.
A
build
one-to-one
and
recreation of the
alliances,
Milky Way. Well, have you
trade,
seen
fight,
the Milky Way in
and
its entirety?
elite.
To be able to
Join
recreate
us
it that
as we
accurately,
journey into the
one-to-one.
next era of Elite Dangerous, set to take a giant leap
There is no
once more.
simping here. Pre-alpha in-engine footage. Wow, that's a lot of damage control in that one statement. Pre-alpha in-engine. We've only been developing this for 6 weeks, so cut us some motherfucking slack footage. The game, like I said, we were simping before simping was a thing. They've tarnished the meaning of the word simp anyway. Everyone who likes females now is a simp. Only people that aren't simp are gay people. That's it. Every straight person is now a simp. YSS Odyssey. Oh god. Odyssey Elite Dangerous. Ugh, yawn. Arriving early 2021.
Joining me to talk about the next chapter of Elite
Mars
Dangerous
Battle
is
Royale.
Jackson from Frontier Development.
Oh, another fucking interview. Oh, god.
I have a lot of questions about the trailer we just saw, but I'm wondering if you can
Yawn.
a little bit for those who haven't played Elite Dangerous. What is it?
So I think the best way of,
The trailer's supposed to tell us what it is, not you.
Dangerous is to understand how big it is. We have created a title that's the most complete, authentic space simulation of any game out there, and it's just vast. It's the whole galaxy. You can explore it. You can take your own path. You can be a pilot, a trader, a bounty hunter. You can do what you want. You can go where you want, and you can do your own thing. And it's that sort of freedom
Ooh,
and
those
the
bottom
ability
teeth.
for people to tell their own story that I think makes.
I'm not one to talk. Well, actually, my
Now,
teeth
in all
aren't
the
bad, but
streams
you
that I've
know.
been following for Elite Dangerous, there's a lot of gameplay that happens in ships. There's a
Look
lot
at
of
Gamer
focus
Guy
on
doing the
combat and
CSI,
training.
linking the
In this
Twitter
trailer,
and shit.
We saw
Fucking hell, Gamer Guy.
which immediately made
And
me
they were
ask,
calling me a simp.
What is it that we should expect? What should we glean from the trailer?
Oh, I think you've hit the nail on the head. Ultimately, the big new feature that we're looking to release.
I'm not looking at the Twitter, by
is
the way.
the fact
Just
that you can now,
making
for
sure that the
very
link is
first
actually
time,
legitimate.
set
You
foot
know.
on our planets. We've
It
created
is,
the
you know.
last edition,
I should probably
really,
delete
in
his comment. I
terms
should
of
probably
going
ban
from
Gamer Guy
space
for
all
that,
the way
you know,
down
for
to the planet
simping.
surface.
You know.
So now you can set foot, you can explore, you can interact with the environment, and we've taken the mission-based gameplay and the idea of forging your own path and creating your own experience that the space game has, and we've transposed that right down onto the planet. For the first time, you'll be able to access a whole pile of new planets, all ones with tenuous atmospheres, and obviously you're going to be able to play this multiplayer, so you'll be able to join up with your friends. You can experience the game from the ship, from an SRV, and finally from on foot.
In what way will this ground, walking on the planet component transform the existing aspects of Elite Dangerous?
I think it gives people a new
Ugh,
experience.
simple guide.
We link all the way from ground to the buggy,
Simple
to
guide.
all the way up to the space.
Seven suck up.
It becomes a holistic event. The design actually encapsulates the whole experience.
The event is boring, but the stream is quality. That's what your boy is here to do. I'm tempted to like run a game side by side this thing. But I don't know how I could pull that off. I need to actually, after this thing is done, I need to test Assassin's Creed Origins. I changed the setting on my streaming software. Apparently it's supposed to make the stream run better. If it works, then maybe I could play Assassin's Creed Origins without lag. Which, I mean, the game wasn't lagging, but OBS is lagging the game. So if I get that working, then that means I can stream current games essentially. So I'll probably test that afterwards. Gamer Guy said she ain't even my type, she's a PC gamer. Man, you just really don't like anything good. So you only date console gamers. That's some plebeian shit, Gamer Guy. Gamer Guy, you need to get a fucking PC, a good one. Okay? Getting too used to these consoles.
For our next title, we're going to be...
Sean, I'm sorry to interrupt, but our broadcast is being hijacked by another host.
Oh god, our broadcast is being hijacked by another host. Speaking of broadcast being hijacked by another host, check out Red Hot Sonic's latest video that just dropped like 20 minutes ago. You should check that out. My twin brother wanted me to say that.
Which is a game near and dear to my heart.
What a Gamer Guy expects. Well, put it this way. Gamer Guy doesn't run games on his PC, so his specs are not going to be the greatest. Wait, they got some anime shit going on. What's this? This is so getting flagged for copyright. Persona 4 Golden out now on Steam. Oh yeah.
Persona 4 Golden is available now on Steam. If you haven't played this, now you have no excuse. Persona 4 Golden.
Well, I mean, I have an
is a
excuse. The
masterpiece.
fact that it costs money. That's which I do not have.
The action, the characters. This is something you have to go get right now. It's been awesome to see Atlas Games make
Gamer
this
Dad
PC
couldn't
like
run
what's
Sonic
finally
Heroes.
here. Anyway,
Actually, that's false. My dad bought a cheap laptop for one of my cousins, and he wanted me to set it up. And my twin brother sneakily snuck Sonic Heroes on it, and on that cheap laptop, and it ran. And that laptop had no dedicated graphics. It was literally just onboard Intel graphics, and it still ran at 1080p. So, yeah, Gamer Guy has no excuse for that. Play Persona 4 Gold, bro. Look, if you buy me the game, I'll play it. You know, not to sound like a internet hoe, but like games are expensive. $60, $40 for games. I can only buy a game if I know I'm gonna enjoy it, like Spider-Man. But for me to spend that much on Persona when I don't even know if I'm gonna be in love with it, Gamer Guy can't even run Super Mario Bros. On NES emulator. Come on, cut him some slack. I'm sure he can go up to N64. Hey, we just hit the 50 viewer mark. Killing it right now. It's $20. Huh, $20. I mean, that's cheaper than 5. Zoo just said I just spent $20 on GTA 5 again. Well, you're gonna have to spend money on GTA 5 again when it comes to PS5. 3 generations of one game. Ugh. The milk.
What a bunch of bullshit.
What game is this? Voice sounds familiar. Oh, a generic horror game, okay. Why do all these graphics look so meh? Like, give us the hot shit. Like, we want the hot shit. They should just make GTA 6 a PS5. I mean, I'm sure if Sony had the option to make GTA 6 a PS5 exclusive, I'm sure they would have taken that option. But Rockstar will never do such a thing. Never. How much do you think the PS5 is going to cost? Well, according to Twitter, there was a leak already on the price, which I've forgotten it, so I'm going to check my Twitter right now.
We're the developers who brought you
Where's the
Nightmares
leak?
2, and now we're back. We've partnered with Modus Games and
The leak is that it was going to cost
working on a new indie horror
$399 for the digital edition.
On Steam. Let us know what you think.
Thanks. Thank you.
I can post the link in the chat right now, actually.
So hey, Deadbot, how did you get here today?
Plus, I had a theory, which I should be saving this for a video. But I had a theory that the physical, like, disc drive version of the PS5 is going to be the same price as the digital version. Just that the physical version will have less storage than the digital. Now, that's the theory right now. But I think it makes sense. Make both PS5s the same cost. But if you get the digital one, it comes with 2 TB storage. If you get the physical, it only comes with like 800 gig or some shit.
I tried to hitchhike.
That's obviously a placeholder. You never know. It could be a real leak. I mean, they can't hide the price forever. But I guess we'll see. There was another leak that said it was $700 for the disc drive. Woo! Yeah. I mean, remember, Sony make more money off of digital sales, so they much rather have everyone get the digital version. The only reason they keep the physical version is to avoid backlash, obviously. Which version are y'all getting? I have no idea. I feel like I should get the digital because I usually get games digitally anyway, but I don't know. Plus the digital version looks sexier, but there's always those few games that, you know, games that I like a lot that I want to get physically. Like, I did the same thing with PS4. I got most games digitally, but the games I really like, I would buy physically. So I'm kind of torn right now. Imagine getting an next-gen console. I mean, you have to get a next-gen console if you want to play the new Spider-Man. If you want to play that new Crash, boy. If you want to play... What else is coming out? I don't know. It's like 2 things. As for Xbox, I don't know what they've got that's exclusive right now. Oh, something just said Epic Games Store, so it's worth ignoring them.
Real-time strategy games, and that's why I'm excited for our next trailer. It's Dwarf.
Yeah, the digital version definitely looks more symmetrical. Did you hear about the new Monkey Ball Retro thing? Yeah, I watched the entire video. It looks really promising. I'll probably talk about it in a Remulous Roundup or something. I've got quite a few topics that warrant a Remulous Roundup. I'm pissed that I missed this console gen. I mean, you never really missed it, right? The next gen's gonna be backwards compatible. You can get next gen, buy a bunch of previous gen games, and enjoy. It's never too late to play Spider-Man PS4. Remember that. But the new Spider-Man is a continuation of the series. It's not Spider-Man 2, but it's a continuation. What the fuck is this? They are showing some serious arse right now. I know that sounds good, but no, when I say they're showing some serious arse, not in a good way. Okay? It's never too late to buy another port of GTA, of course. PS5 will get GTA 5 port, then PS6 will get GTA 5 remake. Then PS7 will get GTA 5 remaster of the remake. And then PS8 will get GTA 5 fully remastered from the ground up from the remaster of the remake. Then PS9 will get a port of that. Yo, you seen the reply to Insomniac? You mean the meme where someone's like Source and then they play the Oh gosh. I love memes, man. I fucking love memes. What would we do without memes? That was some funny shit. Ooh, I gained 6 subscribers. Thanks for joining the hashtag Rem game. Ugh. It may be too late for this, but I'll throw it out there anyway. Maybe, just maybe, we hit 3K subs before July. By the end of June, maybe. We got like 120 subs left. So I might need a big video first, which I don't know what I could get a big video on. But man, 3K is gonna be nice. I still think I'm pretty far or pretty behind on my goal of 10K by the end of the year. But you never know. Maybe PewDiePie will shout me out. Ugh. I don't actually want that, by the way, because if he shouts me out, then I'll get a lot of like people subbing who don't actually watch. They'll just be subscribing to PewDiePie. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, maybe I get lucky. Bruh, just stream the Sonic event and boom, 3K. I don't know what you're talking about. Make a video beating up Premier in a box. You want me to box my twin brother? Come on. He's my DNA. I wouldn't do that to him. I'll totally win though, but you know. I'm gonna share your YouTube channel to my fans. Thank you, Icarus. Thank you for supporting the hashtag Rem game.
And with us now is the New Blood CEO, Dave Oshry, to talk about it. Dave,
Prem versus Twit boxing match.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on.
Hasn't he got like 20,000 subscribers? He's too big. You probably won't want to collab with a small channel like myself.
We got 6 games, and you can play all of them
right now.
We couldn't afford to do a cinematic trailer if we wanted to, right? So yeah, Dusk.
Is this another interview?
Mods, check them out at duskmods.com.
Oh look, they're promoting Dusk, which conveniently I have covered on this channel, and it was one of my favorite videos to make, and it performed so poorly because I guess no one had heard of Dusk, but it was a good video, so check out my Dusk video. It's a horror kind of first-person shooter horror with like a PS1 retro aesthetic. It was really good. Check out the video, please. This is all I've got. Don't do this to your boy. Your boy wants the 3K subs. If we do 3K subs, then I'm gonna do the indie stream. And the indie stream is this. This is what the indie stream is. What's the indie stream? Wait, hold on.
Boom.com,
The indie stream is this. So my twin brother has been getting, he's like on a mailing list right now, and he gets sent tons of indie games for free. Like tens and tens and tens of indie games for free. And my twin brother only plays Sonic on his channel, so he's never gonna play them. So he lets me play them. But they come in so fast that I can never cover them. So if I hit 3K subs before July, I'll do a big indie stream where I literally go through like 50 plus indie games in one stream. Probably on like a fast timer kind of thing. And what I'm saying means nothing now because Frankie is talking.
Not your history, that's easy and absolutely vital. But how about something
Damn,
grander?
Prim be simping his own videos.
Discovering America,
How is it simp? How can you simp for a video?
a couple of hundred years
Like,
later.
you can't simp a video. You can only simp a person.
Historical strategy
Or,
game
or
where
if it's a
you
video,
combine
then it's a porno because that
different
porno
cultures
contains
to
people.
create a civilization that's as
Prim,
unique
don't
as
forget to
you
finish
are.
Undertale.
And
Oh yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry, we'll get to that.
Amplitude is
I need to get into Fire Emblem as well. I downloaded Fire Emblem Heroes on the phone. I haven't tried it yet, but I think I'll like Fire Emblem because I saw Etika stream it and it looked lit. And if I play the phone version, it looks good. I'll fork out the money and actually buy a proper like Fire Emblem. It's a shame if your brother wanted the Series X and he wanted the PS5. Well, I mean, that's his money. He can buy what he wants. The game guy said he'd shoot his shot if he was still single. You wouldn't shoot shit. Now we're ready to level up our next title. Oh my god, these trailers are us. Humankind? Of all the titles for your game, Humankind is the best you can come up with? Community-driven game. So what, you're getting people to make the game for you instead of your own team? Oh, these graphics. Why are console wars still a thing? I don't even know why. It's beating a dead horse. Like, Sony is clearly winning, and Nintendo is like second place right now. Xbox sacrificed their exclusives for Game Pass and for the PC ability because they own Windows, so, well, Microsoft own Windows, so at this point it's just pointless to do the whole console war battling. Xbox know what they're doing. Microsoft know what they're doing. They make a good. Oh, Sega now. Oh, that was the Sega game, wasn't it?
Well, you heard the trailer.
Of
You
course.
need to go to opendev.gamestogether.com so you can be one of the very first humans to get your hands
You
on
don't need to be
Humankind.
single to shoot your shot.
Amplitude Studios
Oh,
upcoming
Zeus, you're
story
moving like
is
that.
again.
You're moving on some
And that's
cheetah
something
guide
different.
shit.
Why don't you join me in my chambers? Come on.
I'm single because I was almost cheated on. How do you almost get cheated on? I mean, you walked on them. You walked in on them twice before they started. Like, how do you almost get cheated on twice? Like almost once. Like you walk in before they started. Like almost once, but almost twice. So you almost walked in on them the first time. Then what? You stayed. Then almost walked in on them again.
PC gaming show. It's Icarus.
World exclusive. Rocket Works. Okay. Why are all these graphics so boring? Oh, they gotta give me something good. They gots to give. They gotta give me something good now. First person hammer. What the fuck is that creature? What the fuck? That thing looks like 5 different creatures gave birth. They like contributed 20% of their sperm each to create one mega sperm of Argo creature. Disgusting. This looks like some discount Nier Automata, which I need to finish that game. Why are these games so fucking junk? I got no idea. Ugh, PC gaming show, man. Survive Icarus. I barely survived the trailer, so about survive
Joining
the
me
whole
to
thing.
talk about Icarus is Dean Hall. Dean, thanks so much for joining us.
PC Master Race is still Master Race. This show is not doing us justice.
Survival-focused game. What makes Icarus different from other survival titles?
Well, I think if
Nothing.
you think about your first hour in
Oh,
DayZ,
another fucking
first hour in
interview.
Minecraft, really what we're trying to do is capture that and then basically build a game where you can do that over a long period of time and you can progress through the survival experience. So it was really getting back to the roots of what a survival game is and what makes those moments
Graham,
that
rate this
really
event.
intense and emotional.
The event's not even halfway done. Come on, rate the event.
The basic loop. If I just open up the game, do I start out?
The one thing they had was Persona, and that was released before the event started. They didn't even have to watch the event for that one.
Invite your friends in and prepare for what we call a drop, and then you select a prospect.
Will this be a waste of 2 hours? Well, no, you get to chill with your boy.
And the way to
I mean, you know.
is to run out of time on the drop.
Let's say I'm on a 30-minute mission. I have a particular resource.
Bro, I'm
set
hungry as a
out
bitch
to
and someone in this bus
snatch
has
up.
chicken.
How does the gameplay of that?
Oh, that reminds me of when I was in
differ
boarding
from other
school.
survival games?
Back in, this is like 20, I think 2010 or 2011 that this happened. They opened the first KFC in Ghana.
The first was the ability
And
to scale.
remember, we don't have franchises in Ghana like that. I mean, we have our own franchises, but we didn't have no McDonald's, we didn't have no Burger King, no Pizza Hut, no KS, nothing. Like, obviously, we have our own burger place, our own pizza. You know what I mean? We don't have the American chains. They opened the KFC. It was either 2010 or 2011. And everyone went fucking crazy. One KFC in the whole country. That place was always fucking full. The food was expensive, like import tax or some shit. But everyone went stupid crazy for it. Now, we were stuck in boarding school, so we couldn't go unless it was the holidays. But we have visiting Sunday every 2 to 3 weeks when family can come and visit us on a Sunday. So every visiting Sunday, the dude who got KFC was the most popular dude that day. And back in boarding school, I don't know if they did this in other schools, but we used to get birthday beats. So if it was your birthday, they beat you up. So if I was turning like 16, I was entitled to receive 16 punches from every dude who wished me happy birthday. But they took liberties and just turned it into infinite punches for the entire day. So on my birthday, I got a KFC bucket for visiting Sunday. And I said, anyone who doesn't beat me gets a piece of chicken. I avoided a lot of punches that day. It was a good day. Like Ice Cube. Well, today was a good day.
Failure means in Icarus. I mean, in the trailer there was someone that fell down and you just...
Surprisingly, I'm not hungry, actually, no. I actually ate some sandwiches before.
Don't make it back to the ship in time, die on the planet. What happens?
If you think about
Birthday
DayZ, you
licks.
get shot, it's a very binary
When I think of birthday licks, I think of something completely different, though.
And there's a certain charm to that. Everything's gone. Yeah, there's a certain charm to that. But I think if we look about
charm, I like your use of the word.
Man, that's
charm,
taking me
for
back.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, like there definitely is. But I think with Icarus, we've chosen
Where's
one
Frankie?
failure state. If you run out of time on your drop, that character and all its equipment is gone.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make that terrifying, and that's why our tagline is "There are worse fates than death." So it's getting left behind. If you miss your rendezvous window with the orbital station, then that's it. Everything that you've deployed on there, your character and all that progression of that character and all that equipment is just gone.
It really is discount Nia. Nia does that annoying shit too, where death is annoying because you lose so much progress. You have to actually go back and get things that you dropped from the place that you died. I hate those games that do that. Like when death does way more punishment than it needs to do.
That maybe feel like you abandoned DayZ, other projects. What do you have to reassure those people that you're committed to Icarus?
Well, I think
they know that's literally the only reason half of the dudes are watching this shit. Well, if they knew that shit, gaming guy, they should have put her on the whole fucking thing. You know, women empowerment. Like, we need to support women. All these men hosting the show. We need to empower the female. She should have hosted the whole thing and stop letting the patriarchy tear a strong woman down. She should have had the entire 2 hours. Okay. I support women's rights, okay?
But it was a game built by incredibly skilled people.
Is it worth buying Jedi Fallen Order again, but on PC since I already beat it on PS4? Well, I've never played any Star Wars game or watched a single Star Wars movie. I really don't care. But what I can tell you is that, I mean, for you to buy a game a second time means you must like the game enough to play it again, really. Only you can answer that.
That's a good question. So we're looking at sometime next year. Our development is very advanced at this point, our biggest question really is content. So, you know, we're making the game free to play because we wanted to maximize.
Oh, the game
number
is
of
free to
people that
play.
it.
Maybe I'll
And
play it. Well,
we're
I'll probably
acutely
not, but
aware,
you know.
a number of our
I was being
former
polite.
staff are ex-Grinding Gear Games who made Path of Exile. Very talented in the free-to-play area. So we're very cognizant of how much content we need to provide gamers. So at the moment, we're really sort of.
Someone said Harry Potter is greater than Star Wars.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to
That's
us.
obvious, though. Like, come on.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Once again, that was Dean Hall from Rocket Works for the upcoming survival game Icarus. For our next game, let's head to Frankie.
When you're an evil supervillain, it's important to have your own
Is that a
sense of
rabbit?
style. What? Evil cat psychics are so 2019. Even
Oh,
if
cringe
you ask
jokes.
players the question,
Ugh.
how would you design a supervillain portraits? Would you build a pool filled with laser sharks, or
Game
would
guy
you
said
just
George
give all
Lucas
rough
created.
home appliances
Always
to
trying to
all
look
your
at the
users?
technicalities, okay?
Here's the world
All that matters is Harry Potter is better than Star Wars. That's all that matters. You don't have to go delve deep into the individuals, okay? Gamer guy said luckiest guinea pig. Okay, Gamer guy does some simp shit right now. He's on some simp shit now. Gamer guy wishes he was in her arms, like just like oh, like oh. She could have been fucking stepping on a cockroach, and Gamer guy would have been like, "That's the luckiest cockroach right now." If only I was that cockroach when I was getting crushed to death. What the fuck game is this? This looks like a fucking phone game. Why is this on the PC Master Race stream? Someone said the hamster was cute. Man, that's not a hamster. You see the size of that thing? I'd be worried if that was a hamster. Then again, you've seen those motherfucking gigantic snails, right? Like those huge snails. Yeah, that said he hates roaches. Man, I haven't seen a cockroach since boarding school days. Oof. Those are some brutal times. Killing roaches. Despicable Me, the game looking lit. Well, actually, Despicable Me got like its own tempo run game on phone, so I'd rather even play that than this. Well, actually, that was called Minions or something. I don't know. What's your opinion on snakes? I don't need to see them in person. Wait, hold on. I need to blow my nose. One sec. I should have muted the mic for that. Fuck. Too late. Ugh.
We are about to see the first official gameplay footage for Godfall on PC.
The first
Powerplay
official
Games is gonna
gameplay
give us
footage.
a guided
Okay.
tour of the battle for Aperion. And keen observers will notice that this is running in
But none of these games they're saying will be goats.
That's why.
Well, there's only one goat, and we know what that is, so, you know.
You can go
Came
over
out
to the
17
Epic
years
Games Store
ago.
and wishlist it now, or get more information
Sounds
on
like he's
Godfall
snowing
before it
coat.
releases this holiday
Yes,
season.
that's
But for
exactly
now,
what I was doing,
let's take a
Bradley.
look.
Ugh. That's that shit, boy. Why can't this PC Gamer Show get anything
My
good
name
to
is
show?
Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall.
Of course you
On
are.
behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today, and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Please enjoy.
This looks like the most
Godfall
interesting
still
thing
in
so
development,
far.
So some things will change and improve in the final product, including visuals and performance.
They still need to stop streaming at
Godfall
1080p.
is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms.
Okay, I'm a little bit
The
intrigued at
world
this one. I'm
is
gonna pay
split up
attention.
into the elemental realms of earth, water, air, and
Fire, of course.
You play a Valorian knight,
Okay.
a godlike warrior able to equip
Okay.
valor plates,
Hack and
legendary
slash.
armor sets that transform you into unstoppable masters of melee combat.
Transformations,
As you
melee
adventure
combat.
through the realms, You'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top.
So Dark Souls kind of
Throughout
game?
your journey, you'll find ancient valor plates lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall.
Okay,
First,
gameplay.
our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression
With platforming?
person melee combat
Oh,
to
okay.
create what we think is a whole new genre, the
A
looter
whole-
slasher.
The what
The
slasher?
game is therefore one part fear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons,
What did he say? The
powerful loot
blue slasher?
but we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment.
Either that or he's sniffing
mastering
Frankie.
the wide
Come
scope
on, I'm
of
not
combat
sniffing. Oh my
What
god.
you're looking at now is a mid-boss fight, a tougher challenge which we'll have to leave for another day.
Holiday
Please check out the
2020.
Godfall channels on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Ugh.
Thank you so much for taking a look.
It says Epic Game Store, but it doesn't say
Show you
Steam.
more soon.
If it's not coming to Steam, then I'd rather get it on PS5.
When PC gamers think of iconic first-person shooters, they think of games like Doom, Quake, and Duke Nukem. Our next trailer shows a project that celebrates the proud heritage of sci-fi FPSs while taking advantage of some very modern visual effects, like glorious enemy dismemberment.
Okay,
From
show me the
Valve
dismemberment.
Software and Humble Publishing, this is Proteus.
Was that like sprite based, but 3D? That was kind of interesting. Reminds me of Mario Kart 64, the sprites in 3D. The aesthetic has intrigued me a little bit, but the gameplay looks kind of same old. But I do like the aesthetic of this. Special Frankie flavored Coke from the dog. I mean, who sniffs Coke for the flavoring though? Like that shit's in and that's it. It's not like edible weed. Man, I need some edibles. They need to legalize that shit, for fuck's sake. Doom but sprites. I swear, most of these games are unoriginal as fuck. Gaming guy says, damn, PC can't compete with PS5 to the point that they're downgrading on purpose now to be good. Listen, okay, PC plays the most games of any platform. That's why it's the GOAT, okay? All these games eventually come to PC. Whether they are ported after the launch, whether they come out on PC with the launch of the game, or whether they are emulated some years later, PC has the biggest catalog of games. So you cannot slander the GOAT. Once your PS3 gets dusty as fuck, and there's cockroaches inside it, and you don't want to open it and clean it, that PS3 emulator on PC is going to be running all your shit. What game is this? This looks like a DS game, but in widescreen, remastered. I mean, some games like Uncharted never come to... Well, emulators mean they do come to PC.
Isometric combat itch that I know a lot of us have been feeling ever since we played Final Fantasy Tactics back in the 90s. Alright, but we're not done with humble games yet. Their lineup, as it turns out, isn't all that humble.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a PS5 game, guy. When you're ready to get a superior PC, come and see your boy. I'll steer you in the right direction. Because that's what I'm good at, steering you in the right direction, of course.
A gorgeous top-down puzzler. Let's take a look.
Did he just say a top-down puzzler? Ugh, God. PC gaming shows really like the scraps of E3. Like, whatever doesn't get announced at the Sony conference, whatever's not cool enough to be announced in the Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo Directs. Man, we need a Nintendo Direct. I knew something was missing. We needed a fucking Direct. Whenever there's something that's not cool enough to make it into the Nintendo Direct, they get rejected by Sony, they get rejected by Microsoft, they get rejected by Nintendo when it comes to the PC gaming show. I believe that's what happens. Because there's so many cool games coming to PC, but they're announced in these other events like the Nintendo Direct, the Xbox event, and they'll also come to PC 2. And all that's left in this thing is like the leftover scraps. We need a fucking Nintendo Direct. Like, it's about time. Indies get more attention on PC than on console, I guess. But still, though, like, you know.
Hey, Devbot.
Yeah, Nintendo been quiet. But that means when they come back, they have to announce that Super Mario 64 remake and those remasters of 64. I mean, sorry, the remasters of Galaxy and Sunshine. I hope it's a remake of Sunshine, but we'll see.
Have you upgraded to Service Pack 2 yet?
The transmission is coming from
Wow, he made a Service Pack 2 joke.
Greetings, PC Gaming Show. It is I.
If Sega comes out with a presentation on 23rd for Nintendo songs, Sega don't even have a presentation. It's just that New Games Plus thing where they're one of the participants. We don't know how many minutes of screen time we'll even get in that presentation.
And I can take over this broadcast because I do what I want. Look, you know.
Boy, it's a shit microphone quality. Like, are you serious? Did you record this thing on Zoom? They need to show off that Tony Hawk. Wait, is Tony Hawk coming to PC? I completely forgot.
Multiplayer or modding, am I right? I personally want to send a big shout out to all you PC gamers who have kept the legacy of Kane alive over these last 25 years. I mean, I live in death, I guess. Thanks for letting me interrupt, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show. For the glory of Nod!
Tell me, PC gamers, do you have any rare action figures? Perhaps you're one of the lucky owners of an out-of-print collectible, something you'd never trade away in a million years. Our next game is a celebration of toys and art. On its surface, a game about collecting, customizing, and trading, but it's also a highly social playground for creativity, one where you can make your own levels and gather with your friends to hang out, play mini-games, and create.
Oh yeah, I remember now because I had a rant about it. Yeah, the Tony Hawk game was on Epic Games Store, so I said I'd rather get it on console than get it on Epic Games Store. What I'll probably do is buy it on console so that I have it and then just crack it on PC. That way I get to avoid the Epic Games Store. Of course, not actually crack it because that's horrible and it's illegal. You should not do that. But, you know, fuck the Epic Games Store. What's up, Ruben? What game is this? You can make your own games? This discount Dreams? Dreams with Mucha Lucha skin? Is that Mucha Lucha Dreams? Most of you don't even fucking know what Mucha Lucha is. We're taking it back. What we do here is go back. They don't remember Mucha Lucha. They don't remember Mike Lou and Og. They don't remember Sheep in the Big City. They don't remember Fat Dog Mendoza. They don't know. They don't know.
Here to bring us the inside look at Blanco's block party is Jamie Jackson from Mythical. Jamie, thanks so much for joining us today.
Hey man, thanks for having me.
I would love if you could just address what is Blancos.
Blancos is it's a game about vinyl toys kind of coming to life and where they go when a human leaves the room. But it's also more than just a game. It's a place for content creators and gamers.
Getting Mod Nation Racing a little big Planet vibes.
And hang out and build.
Never heard of Mod Nation Racing.
They really want to play, and you can have as many.
It's so hard to make an original game nowadays.
You could also drop the toys in.
Then again, an unoriginal game can still be fun, but you know, every time I see a game, I'm just like, oh, this reminds me of this game. This reminds me of that game.
These little cactus balls, so. It's all about kind of like arcade fun shooter stuff, and you can set that up as a team shooter. You could have squads. You can do a bunch.
Cram, you played Jet Set Radio in childhood?
Some other stuff.
I only tried that game like once on emulator. I've never really played it properly. It wasn't part of my childhood.
A to B, you could do laps, and then another one is because Blancos they all survive on good vibes. That's kind of what powers them. So another one you can do is actually just a vibe collection and. What's kind of super cool is all.
So we're literally halfway into this thing.
So you could build a race, and then you could drop some guns in it, and it can.
You gotta get a bit more now.
Guns in the way and try and knock each other out.
So you have these huge flexible tools, this community focus. We've also seen in games like Fortnite these.
They said they were gonna reveal 50 games or over 50 games. But let's do a simple calculation right now. Let's do a simple calculation. if the event is 2 hours long,
share with them different
that's
content, whether that's
120 minutes, right?
you know, whether it's something
Which means
no
to
one's seen
reveal,
yet, but absolutely,
they
yeah,
said 50 plus
we're
games. So
definitely
let's just
thinking
say
about that kind of stuff.
51 games. You would need to reveal a game every 2.5 minutes.
We're not talking about numbers in season 1.
That's not even including the long intro or whatnot. So they don't even have. Let's say they have exactly 115 minutes to reveal 51 games. They have 2 minutes and 0.25, so that's almost 2.3 minutes. So what's that like? 2 minutes and 20 seconds to reveal each game. But it's like the trailer is like a minute, and then the interview is like 3+ minutes. So how long is this thing really going to be?
Who for me was kind of one of the grandfathers of vinyl toys.
Did you see the trailer for the Alex Kidd remake? Yeah, I saw that actually. I contemplated doing a video for it, but I didn't really have much to say.
Where do they go for that? If you want to keep just up
Is Sega here? Oh, you missed Sega's revolutionary announcement that riled up the games industry.
and get ready for launch. We're going to be launching end of the year, so not too far away now, but we're also going to be starting to look for our beta at some point soon as well. So if you get registered, we might be able to get you in that.
Jamie from Mythical, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Once again, the name of the game is Blankos Block Party. Let's take a look at what's coming up next at this year's PC Gaming Show.
You're watching the PC Gaming Show, presented by PC Gamer. Stay tuned for more trailers, announcements, and footage. Coming up later, we celebrate the 20th anniversary of A Total War. What's next in Escape from Tarkov?
What game is this?
The reveal of horror strategy game, Rogue Lords, and more. Back to you, Frankie.
The PC is the birthplace of space flight action games, and our next project, Everspace 2, expands on that tradition with its gorgeous handcrafted universe. The focus here is on exploration and dogfighting.
Let's do some exploration, yeah. Let's explore. Plenty to explore.
And as we're about to see in this next trailer, combat won't just take place in the cold vacuum of space, but also the atmospheres of planets themselves. Here's Everspace 2.
Unreal Engine. Ugh. Rockfish Games. Way to pick a name. What is this? Discount Tom Clancy Hawks? I need to play Hawks again. That was a good game. No Man's Sky 2. Yes Man's Sky. Wow. Good to see the chat coming up with top-notch jokes. So a generic flight shooter game. We all know the greatest flight shooter game is Space Invaders on the Nokia 3310 anyway, so none of these are gonna come close anyway, so why even bother? Let's play Raid Shadow Legends. I got offered a sponsorship for that like a few times. Should have taken it. Oh, I was thinking they should hurry up and end this trailer, but then I realized that actually after they end the trailer, it's gonna be another 2-3 minute interview, and it's just gonna be like fucking long. Closed alpha starting on the 15th. Are you getting the new Avengers game? So which platform? I heard about that game. I've forgotten the details. Is it a full multiplayer or is it like console only? If it's console only, then I'll get it on PlayStation. But if it's a multiplayer, I'll get it on PC. Did he just shoot fire arse onto this dude? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a multiplayer. Then yeah, I'll get it on PC then. Yeah, this game is fucking disgusting. And they want money on Kickstarter too. Inculminati. What the fuck is
PC
it?
gamers, I'm sure you'll agree. If a horse shows up at your door and you don't remember ordering a horse, it's probably best to keep the door shut. One of the coolest things about Total War Saga Troy, the next game from Creative Assembly, is that it will enable players to experience multiple different versions of how the iconic battle went.
At least we're over halfway in now, so.
For what that mythical horse actually was.
Oh, skip.
While you watch the latest trailer.
This guy must be taking bare alcohol just to get ready to shoot the Springe.
There is only one response to Queen Helen's abduction.
What is this?
And that is war.
In Total War Saga Troy,
These games look like they could be on iPod Touches in 2010. God, I feel like I could play this side by side with Cube Runner, Cut the Rope, Doodle Jump. Like, ugh.
All based around prominent theories from throughout the ages as to what the iconic
Like 95% of these games could run on my phone.
The walls of this city may appear to be
At 1440p nonetheless.
using gargantuan siege towers, take the fight to the walls.
Those are the exact same cannons from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. In the cannon shooting scene from the villa. I'm sure they're just common, you know, weaponry from that era. I don't know, but I'm a simple bitch like that, so I need to play some Assassin's Creed. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna test Origins to see if I had fixed the lag issue. Maybe I haven't yet.
Into the city in a vast horse-headed vessel fit for the gods. Under the cloak of darkness, use guerrilla tactics to sabotage the unbreachable city gates, leaving the Trojan warriors defenseless, allowing the Achaean soldiers to begin razing the city to the ground.
Their walls have been breached.
Even the greatest defenses cannot stand against nature's might. In a land ravaged by earthquakes, patience is rewarded. Send your troops forward. Troy is yours for the taking. Myth meets history in a war that will define the ages. Experience the legend of Troy this summer.
Victory will make you immortal.
That was a Total War Saga Troy, which we'll get to play in 2021. And hey, speaking of sneaking in big surprises, a master of segue. This year, we've teamed up with Intel to build a legendary custom computer inspired by art, weaponry, and the artifacts found in the game DevBot. I understand you know your way around a computer, right?
Oh.
Sean, I have a soft spot for Bronze Age computers.
Well, great. Why don't you tell our audience a little bit more?
The Stray Cat game looked more violent as well.
Behold, PC gamers.
Only cool things I've seen on Persona and Godfall. For Persona, they announced that before the event, so that don't even count. Godfall was the only interesting thing I've seen, which wasn't that in a different event as well.
CPU is built for maximum game performance and overclocking, especially useful in epic strategy games like a Total War Saga Troy. The build also features a top-of-the-line GeForce RTX 2080 Ti. Also on the Asus motherboard are
I'm guessing this is the sponsorship, how they pay for this shit. Get a bunch of rejects from the other more important streams like the PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo streams, compile them into a 2-hour stream, and then do sponsorships with PC graphics cards and shit like that.
is not only effective at heat conduction, but according to my readings, aesthetically pleasing. Is this what you humans call love?
PCs are more than specs. They're a passion. When we build a PC, we form a relationship with that piece of hardware. We wanted to show you every step of that process. For this build, we enlisted a master craftsman, Brian Carter, a PC modder with over a decade.
Wait, are they coming to build a PC on stream?
PC Gamer and Intel have created a 4-part series following Brian as he created this epic artifact. DevBot, cue it up.
Oh my god.
Hey, my name is Brian Carter, and I've been building custom PC mods for over 16 years.
Is that a plane?
I'm working with Intel and a Total War Saga Troy on a very special custom PC project that we're thrilled to debut at the PC Gaming Show. Join me in a 4-part video series as I
They
take
pay
you
for
through
the
each
announcers
stage of
beers,
the
which makes them
scratch-build
drunk enough to
process.
agree to this
We
shit.
begin with the inspiration and design phase, where
Ugh.
we figure out how to take the amazing design assets from a Total War Saga Troy and functionalize them to house our best-in-class components, like the 10th gen Intel
This
Core
Avengers PC
i9
gaming about it.
10900K processor.
The truth is,
Then
PC
I'll show
gaming
you
is
how I
great because of
assemble,
all the
finish,
games they
and
make
test
for
this
consoles.
one-of-a-kind PC.
Just that we get to
A
run
big
them
thank
better.
you to Intel and Creative Assembly for letting me work on this incredibly fun and challenging project. I hope you like it.
Someone said the IGN Summer Gamers.
so good.
IGN Summer Gamers is just the same shit. They're just watching these things. That's it. It's not an original event. E3 was so important. People don't even get it. Like, I need to do a video
learn
on
more
this.
and enter for a chance to win. And with that, it's time to return to more PC Gaming Show action with the fantastic Frankie.
Last year, Remnant from the Ashes challenged gamers to take on monstrous creatures in a post-apocalyptic world. Today,
A post-apocalyptic world. Where have you heard that before? No games have done that. A post-apocalyptic world? Oh, that's original.
Is at stake. It's time
Prem,
to
what are your
return to the
specs? I got an 8th gen i7. I got a 1080 Ti.
is the
I recently
world
upgraded to
reveal
64
from
gig
the
of
Ashes,
RAM.
Subject 2923.
And I got a 4K
Available
monitor.
August
That's
20th
pretty
on
much it.
PC, Xbox One, and PS4.
Someone said, "Oh my god, I wish I was that shirt." Wow. Man, you're giving Gamer Guy the run for his money. Give me E3 than this shit any day. Oh yeah, E3. I'm gonna do a video on E3 and why it was good. Because now E3 is officially dead because they announced that 2020 they're rebranding E3, which probably means they're gonna do a kind of digital E3. It's not gonna be as good as it used to be. Ugh. E3's been dying for years, but you know, it was important. Ugh. Prem, when will the PS5 video be? I don't know. I've already published the stream that I did. I want to wait for some more PS5 info before I do a like proper video on it. I feel like there's not too much I need to say right now on it, so I want to wait for a bit more, like maybe the price or I don't know, something.
The new Remnant from the Ashes content looks fantastic.
This guy just switched into a
And you
suit.
know what else is fantastic? Hearing the opinions of strangers from the internet. Nothing makes my day as much as hearing what's inside your mind. So please use hashtag PC Gaming Show on
They
whatever your
definitely only
platform of
curating the
preference
good
may be,
tweets for this shit.
and you just might have your comment
They're
show up
definitely-
live on the show.
Definitely
On our
only
next
curating the good
title,
ones.
We have to look at classic remasters. Capcom has been updating
Classic
the original
remasters.
Resident Evil games, and in the same vein, 2K is now updating Mafia. The original Mafia trilogy is getting a full definitive edition remaster, with the original game, the 2002 Mafia, getting a full ground-up remake with 4K support.
Thank you for not
We've got a
confusing
brand new
them.
trailer for you. So let's take a look at Lost Heaven 2 decades later.
Tommy, Detective Norman.
Not actual gameplay.
How long you been in town? 3 years.
We're not gonna count this as a good reveal unless they show more.
They handed you the Morello case. Right out of the gate. That's what the paper says, ain't it? And what's it to you? Case must be getting pretty cold by now. Something like 20. Yeah. I might have some.
You actually got it right. They have to get it right because when you're re-releasing a trilogy and remaking the first game and only remastering the second and third, you have to differentiate between the two.
What do they call you, sir? Thomas. Thomas Angelo, sir.
You only. I've actually been up since 2 a.m. So to be fair, I'm actually legitimately tired. I almost slept instead of streaming. So there is that. Not that this is
After
helping.
a beautiful trailer like that, I gotta know, do you have any contacts in the Mafia?
Sean, I have left that life behind me.
Oh, haha, funny skit. The robot used to be a part of the Mafia, but he's left the life behind him. Get it? He was part of the Mafia. It's funny because the robot can't really be part of the Mafia.
Joining me to talk about Mafia is the president and CCO of Hangar 13. It is Hayden Blackman. Hayden, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So for people who haven't played the original Mafia, which is a 2002 release, talk to us about this game.
I'm actually getting this. So I want to hear this.
Edition is a complete ground-up remake of Mafia from 2002, which is a seminal game that really launched the
If it's a remake, why would you call it Definitive Edition? That sounds like a updated port.
Who is a cab driver that falls in with the mob during the 1930s, actually during the height of Prohibition.
Ooh, it's set in the 1930s. Okay, you got me.
Loosely based on Chicago. And as a member of the Salieri
I think those
family,
tweets are fake.
he really gets embroiled.
I'm sure they found a few positive tweets. We could search them up if you want.
Evolution from cab driver to respected member of the Mafia.
I feel like in the last 10 years we've seen HD editions, remasters that are more graphical updates, but my understanding is that this is far more than just a new coat of paint on a game from 2002. Talk to me about what a remake means.
Yes. Explain.
Every asset, every cinematic was reshot, and all the gameplay was completely redone. Now, we've kept all the same big beats from the original game. The story is the same for the most part. All the big plot points.
Man, Gamer Guy's checking out early. Alright, see you later, early guy.
Again, everything was completely rebuilt from the ground up in order to kind of meet the expectations of today's gamers and take advantage of today's technology.
The location
They're still holding their viewers.
Is a central character. In 2002, we have seen a ton of gameplay changes between then and now, 2020. Can you talk a little bit about some of the ways you've updated the open world setting, and maybe some of the new mechanics that players can expect?
So we do that a number of different ways. You know, one, we looked at how populated can we make it, and we took some of the kind of world interactions and some of the things that we did with, crowds and non-player characters and other kind of city life from Mafia 3. And
Fully remastered from the ground up.
Mafia the Definitive Edition. But we also looked at, are there ways for us to kind of redesign the city so it's more fun to drive around? Do we need to widen the streets? Do we need to make sure that there's not as many 90-degree turns so that you can kind of coast around corners? And as we capture the feel of the vehicles, are there things that we want to do to make sure that the roads have grip or they're slick in the rain? And so that, I think, brought a lot of life to it as well, because most of the way that you engage with the city is through driving.
I mean, speaking of rebuilding things from the ground up, I gotta ask.
So basically, they made it easier.
They look gorgeous in the
well, it is 2020.
And, I mean, what was
cinematic games that are easy are the wave right now, apparently. So
for us, it was really, how do we recreate?
There was a review of The Last of Us Part 2, and they said 9 out of 10. Basically, everything except for the gameplay was amazing, and they gave it 9 out of 10. That's what they said.
Technology, a state-of-the-art mocap facility.
People be playing games for the story alone. I'm not saying story isn't important, but man, people be playing games like interactive movies.
Again, to add some of that language and add some of that character development and maybe some of that.
There's been a lot of remakes recently. I actually saw a Scott the Was video on remakes and remasters and stuff. Turns out they've been doing this since the beginning, since like the 80s, 90s. I thought it was a recent thing, but they've been remaking it. They were taking things on NES and remaking it for SNES. Taking things from PS1 and remaking it for PS2. Like, they've been ruthless with this shit.
Confidently bullish in that day right now. If you want more information, you can go to mafiagame.com.
After seeing the trailer, I personally...
It was reviewed by Rotten Tomatoes.
Thank you so much for joining us at this
I thought that was a Photoshop. I saw a Photoshop meme of The Last of Us on Rotten Tomatoes, and the user score was really low, the audience score.
Sean, next up, it's one of those games that looks so pretty, we just had to show it to you.
It better look
Ever
pretty.
wondered what Slay the Spire might be like?
I'm judging the prettiness of this game on a scale from 0 to Frankie. Okay, that was a sick moment. that was a sick moment.
And sees you building a team
I'm too tired to hold it back. I'm
Bloody
too
Marys, and Baron Samedi. Makes all more sense when you realise you're being employed by the devil himself. A job that has my name written all over it. The game is out this October, and we've got a brand new gameplay trailer.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this exclusive gameplay reveal of our new title, Rogue Lords. Development is moving forward, and
Really? This is what you were talking about? Oh.
Combat mechanics.
Frankie, you disappointed me. You got my hopes up. You got my hopes up.
As the devil. You have to build your team with
this is what you're talking about? This game that wouldn't even make my phone heat up? Really?
Years ago, you're finally coming back with your most faithful disciples, havoc and terror in a world unbalanced after your long absence. The combat is turn-based and strategic. You will need to build your set of skills through your run to be prepared for any threat, analyze your enemy's next attacks, and create combos to secure victory. Every skill costs action points. You should think how to make the best of them each turn. When one of your disciples becomes vulnerable, your own health bar is exposed, which is persistent during the entire run. If your health is reduced to 0, your run is finished.
If your health is reduced to 0, your run is finished. Surprise, surprise. Run out of health and you die. What a brand new concept!
You can use souls to play with the interface and change an enemy health bar, for example. This is an expensive trick to use, but very powerful and useful in the most difficult fights. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned for more info coming soon. See you next time.
2021, you need another year to finish this shit?
If you're a big fan of roguelikes, you know they're known for two things: procedurally generated worlds and permadeath. Our next game, Unexplored 2, puts an interesting twist on these ideas. What if your character's demise changed the game world itself, altering it for all of your future playthroughs?
Oh, that's
From
scary.
developer Ludomotion and publisher Big Sugar,
That sounds like an interesting concept, but it's going to be butchered by generic-looking visuals.
One called upon to be the next wayfarer. Will you answer?
What the fuck is this?
In a long line of
They'll still hype up the game with some interesting idea, then you see it and then it's like cel-shaded snakes.
challenge to forge your legacy out of strife, hardship, and magic. Will you be victorious?
I need to rewatch Victorious.
This is our world. It is your burden. From beyond the gate into the first valley.
Oh.
Return. Will you be ready?
Unexplored 2.
The latest update for Dauntless is the most ambitious chapter yet for this online free-to-play RPG. In Call of the Void, players unravel a mystery surrounding an ancient civilization, culminating in a showdown with a new otherworldly behemoth. And as a nice little bonus, if you go to playdauntless.com right now and use the code PCGamingShow2020, you can get some free in-game rewards.
Wow.
Nice. Let's take a closer
Sponsorship.
look at this update that's available now in Dauntless. This is Call of the Void.
Alright, let's see this thing. Still nothing less than that fruit going out of your hands game during the PS5. At least that was interesting and weird. This is boring and weird. Like that game, at least I was like, what the fuck? Like my interest was piqued in a negative way. Can a 4K monitor that has 60 Hz run a game at 144 Hz and 1440p? No, if it's 60 Hz, it's 60 Hz. And in fact, I need to actually upgrade my monitor before the PS5 comes out. Because even though it does 4K 60, it does 4K 60 on DisplayPort. Back when this monitor was made, HDMI couldn't do 4K 60. So I can't actually play my PS4 Pro at 4K. Because PS4 has to use HDMI. So it's limited. So I need to get an updated monitor that actually supports HDMI on DisplayPort. I mean, 4K on HDMI.
Here's what's around the corner. Take a closer look at Blightbound, the new action RPG from Devolver. A special collection of exciting independent games coming to PC. Back to you, Frank.
At this point, they'll announce Raid Shadow Legends 2 for PC and 4. Wait, did Raid Shadow Legends come to PC?
In this first-person survival sandbox, you get to explore a colourful, breathing world that's full to the brim with life. Just don't go wandering around like Snow White.
2K 144 Hz and 2 millisecond response to the sweet.
World with you and you'll walk carefully to avoid their bitey bits.
2K is in 1440p.
Produced by a 3-person team out of Sweden, this project demonstrates the creative power of independent
1080p is
creators
2K.
on PC.
Right now, the sweet spot for gaming is 1440p, like 144 Hz. That's the sweet spot, not 1080. Although I got a 4K monitor because I spend more time like doing other things than gaming, like browsing and watching video. So the 4K is more beneficial to me. But if I was like just gaming, then I probably would like have gone for 1440. Wow, Raid Shadow Legends is on PC. Surprised it wasn't in this event since all these games that they could run on mobile. I'm remember seeing some good games in past PC game shows. Why is this one so bad? Last year's one was kind of meh as well. So for PS5 and RTX 30 series, I need to get a 4K 120 Hz. I don't know if I doubt PS5 is going to do higher than 60 Hz. I doubt the consoles are even trying for that. They still be dropping shit at 30 Hz, so, or 30 frames. So, but for like modern day PC gaming, I think yeah, you should. You might as well go for RTX 30 series if you can afford it. You know.
In Potionomics, you're a witch who must save her potion shop from the clutches of greedy loan sharks, bartering and haggling with a slew of demanding customers. Let's take a closer look at this unique fantasy concept.
Ugh. I've got a unique fantasy concept. Oh, this looks generic again. I thought I was about to say Vicarious Visions. I was about to say, really? They've really stooped. But no. It's just another phone game. They really need to rename this shit to Mobile Gaming Show. Wanna be The Sims? Discount Habbo Hotel? Habbo Hotel was the shit, though. Oh, man. Habbo Hotel was the shit, though. I decked the fuck out my room on that shit. I had a model show on Habbo Hotel, like, dead ass. Rule 34 into the chat. What happened now? Yeah, PlayStation said that. They prioritize visuals as long as they did research and console gamers didn't give a fuck as long as it was at least 30 FPS. Which actually is good, because it means they make the graphics better. And then when you run it on PC, you get the graphics and the frame rate. Whereas if they prioritize 60 FPS on consoles, then that means they'll lower the graphics and then PC wouldn't be able to get both.
We spend a lot of time in video games fixated on finding the best, the most powerful
I'm a Club
gear.
Penguin
But
nigga.
in our
I didn't really
next
fuck
game,
with Club
Mortal
Penguin
Shell,
like that. I feel like I used it once or
we weren't
twice.
scouring a dungeon
But
looking
like,
for plus
how
one
about
sword.
Hotel and
You're
Neopets?
exploring
Those
the
were the
shadowy
wave.
the remains of defeated warriors that you then possess like a ghost. These are the Mortal Shells, and they're much more
Club
than
Penguin
mere pieces
Definitive
of armor
Edition.
and stats. Each one has a complicated backstory, a playstyle, and an identity might give you mixed feelings about the body you're occupying.
Man, you don't know them days spending hours playing cheat on Neopets. They don't know the days we used to gamble. Timmy the Tuscany. Oh my gosh. Spectre. They don't know. They don't know what it was like playing Make a Chase. Whack a Cass. Escape from Meridell Castle. Hassy Bounce. From Oscar Twin Bro to react to that new Green Gums food. I don't know if his anger levels will be able to handle that, you know. I don't know. So far, someone has already told him that they game over on the second stage. So my twin bro is not in the mood. He's probably gonna watch it on his own time and just get annoyed. What game is this? This looks semi-interesting. Is this Bloodborne on PC? Oh no, it's just Mortal Shell. Ugh. Yawn. Join Discord. Epic Game Store. I don't see Steam mentioned, so that's not getting copped.
But wait, there's more. We've gotten the chance to see some of the core gameplay of Mortal Shell, but now it's time to talk about bosses. Bosses are a classic staple of this type of RPG, and in our second piece of Mortal Shell footage, you'll see a boss that isn't just a one-and-done threat. Instead, it's a constant adversary throughout the campaign. The Hattern is a mysterious figure who stalks the player throughout Mortal Shell, As you grow in skill and master new weapons, so will he. The clip we're about to watch shows the player's very first duel with the elusive adversary. Let's take a look.
Wow, that text below the screen. What did the text say? Ooh, discount Dark Souls. Ugh. I need to finish Dark Souls, man. That was good. But now it's been so long since I played, I've forgotten how to play it. I was actually getting decent at the combat as well. And now I've forgotten all the shit. There was so many potions and things to memorize. If I was to play Dark Souls again, I'd probably have to start from a fresh file because I was forgotten what I was doing. Maybe I'll play in a fresh file for like an hour, recoup my knowledge, and then like go back to my other file. Same thing happened with Sleeping Dogs, where I haven't played it in so long that I forgot how to play it properly. Because all the tutorials that teach you are just like gone. This scene is so dead though. Like, where's the dramatic? Like, Dark Souls has some super dramatic music in a boss fight like this. Like, you'd feel the intensity. This feels like I'm actually really fighting the dude and there's no dramatic music in the background. Like, come on, if you're gonna rip off Dark Souls, at least put in some fucking effort. Do y'all have Golden Grahams in the UK? I feel like I recognize that name. I feel like, did they discontinue that shit? Let me see. Let me Google that. Golden Grahams. Let me see a picture of it. Yeah, we definitely have that. They changed the name. They changed the name to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah.
Typically on the PC gaming show, we don't spend too much time talking
Love how
about
it's just a
the
minute of no
Nintendo
music
64.
fighting some random that we
The
don't
beauty
care.
of PC gaming is
Yeah.
that one way or another, almost all games find their way to us and are often
Ugh.
better off for it. After getting
What's
Blade
that,
Runner
2-hour
and
presentation?
Rockstar
We've done
Remastered
over an hour and a
Night
half
Dive
now.
Studios
So the hard part is
now
over.
modernizing Shadow Man, a
Now this thing can hurry up and
1999
end and I can
classic.
test my Assassin's
They're
Creed
adding in
Origins.
support for 4K and widescreen plus, a whole suite of cut content from this dark action classic. Let's take a closer look.
Ugh. Valiant. Not to be confused with Valorant. Night Dive. Look at these tweets at the bottom. All these games are great. Cap. He said cap. He's capping. He spelled it wrong, but he's capping. He's like, all these games are great. Cap. Ugh. What kind of cereal did you eat though? They're trying to get me into another food stream. Oh, they're trying to get me into another food stream. But we had the works. I should just link you that stream because that stream was like a complete food. Like, if I get into it now, it's gonna be insane. Let me find that stream. Wasn't the last Mario Maker stream that I did? Where I was just going ham, no pun intended, talking about like food and shit. Yeah, I think it was this stream. I was talking about so much food. I actually like this song. I could remix this shit. It's got a groove to it. Why the game look like it's probably set in like one of those retro style games. Like, it looks like an N64 game running at 1080p. With no sound effects in the entire trailer because budgets.
I am on a first-name basis with our next guest as he has been here at the PC Gaming Show 6 years running. From Tripwire Interactive, the president himself. It's John Gibson. Thanks so much for joining us, John.
Sean, it's my pleasure. I'm so excited.
At least he's
to be
got a
back
good
here
microphone.
again to talk about so much cool stuff.
Frame, you gotta do a mukbang.
Yeah, you guys have been doing
I got
a
enough
lot
problems
of
about
stuff.
doing a
I just wanna
mukbang.
kick off by asking, talking about Killing Floor 2.
So Killing Floor 2 just released the Perilous Plunder
New series,
update.
Rem
It's got 40
craves.
weapons, Plunder Boss, Glock 18,
Oh.
Tesla launcher,
I almost did
new
another
map
food review
called
today,
Desolation,
but it was too
Space
late because I was
Pirate
already
themed
eating the food.
outfits.
I was like, I
Running
could have
a
reviewed
seasonal
this.
event with rewards until
I
July
found
2nd.
at the
And
corner
right
shop.
now,
I found a
it's free on
Snickers
Steam for a week,
crisp,
so you can go play it.
a crispier version of Snickers. I thought, I could do a video on this, but by the time I said that, I was halfway into the Snickers.
So we're working with
I was like,
Torn Banner
can I
Studios,
pretend that it's not open and then,
Banner's
you know,
developing,
still
and
do the video? I was
Story
like,
2's coming
nah,
along
that's
great.
not happening.
It's so fun.
And then I
we're
finished
excited
it.
to announce some big news. Crossplay.
You have to do a
between
mukbang.
the
At least.
PC,
Maybe in the future.
hack and slash or
Maybe
console
as a
friends.
collab in the future when I actually find YouTubers to collab with this channel.
About Man-Eater.
Yeah, so we were.
It can't be a basic mukbang. It can't be some KFC, right? It's gotta be something unique, something that stands out. You know what I mean? Like
with Frankie and the Shark
some
suit,
shit that you wouldn't
sometimes
expect.
missing.
You know what I mean?
The game is doing great. People are loving it. So much fan love. So many fan videos.
Do one with WAF.
We're just really happy to have it out there.
I don't think he'd like that.
Feeding lots of humans.
It's such
He doesn't
a
chow
fun
down
game,
food the
too.
same way that I do.
You've talked a little bit about what games, what has
Which I'm
been
saying
announced
that like
for
it's a
Tripwire
bad thing,
Interactive.
but
What's coming up next for Tripwire?
pretty
so
good.
I wish we could come forward and announce an
McDonald's
all-new game,
mukbang.
and that would be great. But I'll
Ugh.
give you a few hints.
McDonald's, that's
So,
like that shit's like
February 2,
empty calories.
is
You
in
just eat the
process.
shit, you don't even
It's gonna
feel
be coming
full.
out in the not too distant
You gotta
future,
stack like
hopefully.
multiple burgers to
Man-Eater,
fill
we're
that
taking
shit.
the community feedback, and we're looking at things that we can
Thanks
add
for
to
the
the
subscription.
game. So you haven't seen the last of Man-Eater. And Killing Floor 2, you know, the game came out in 2015. So we're really thinking about what's next for the Killing Floor franchise. So stay tuned.
Well, if history is any indicator, John, I'm sure I'll see you at next year's PC Gaming Show with those very updates. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Now, at this year's PC Gaming Show, we've already taken a look at some Epic Game Store exclusives. Mortal Shell.
We don't give a fuck. Incarnate's wrong voice. We don't give a fuck about Epic Game Store exclusives. Miss me with that motherfucking shit. Nobody gives a fuck about your Epic Game Store exclusives. Ruining the PC gaming space with your dumb exclusive bullshit. The same way they ruined Spotify by Apple Music and Tidal showing up to try and reap in the money. Wait, was that Valhalla? That was not Valhalla, right? Valhalla's not an Epic Game Store exclusive. As if it is, I'm not buying it. Remulous recipes. Oh, so yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro Skate is an Epic Game Store exclusive, so we're not getting that. Super Meat Boy Forever is an Epic Game Store exclusive, so we're not getting that. Among Trees, well, we weren't getting that regardless. So Twin Mirror, yep, we're not getting that either. This looks awesome anyway. You can have the Epic Game Store. What else they got? This song is so gonna get copyright, I can tell, like literally. Airborne Kingdom, yeah, we're not getting that. Iron Harvest, also not getting that. What else they got? Oh, don't tell me Valhalla's an Epic Game Store exclusive. Fucking Ubisoft. No. Godfall as well? No. Fuck no. What? Ubisoft, no. Oh my fucking god. Why? Why do they have to ruin everything?
Lightbound is a 3-player dungeon crawler.
Ah!
Explore unique dungeons, fighting a terrifying
Why?
array of mystical and monstrous enemies. Grab valuable loot. And
Fucking Ubisoft, you're better than this. You're not one of these small companies that needs the exclusivity money.
onto Steam Early Access later this
Oh
year
my
as an
god.
ever-expanding game with new maps, new heroes to add to your roster, and
I
new
need to
loot
confirm
retrieve.
this. I'm actually pissed now. They may have just lost the sale.
Behold, Blightbound, a cooperative
Let
dungeon
me see.
crawler that tasks 3 heroes to venture down
Checking
from
Arc
their
right
mountain
now.
refuge to face the abominations of the Blight, a mysterious and corrupting fog that enshrouds the land.
It will be available on the Epic Games Store and the Ubisoft Store. So it will also be available on the Ubisoft Store. Now the Ubisoft Store is shit. But I would rather get an Assassin's Creed game on the Ubisoft Store than the Epic Games Store. So I'm probably going to have to get it on the Ubisoft Store. Which is still pretty fucking annoying because all my AC games are nicely aligned on Steam. But, you know. Oh, it's so fucking annoying. This is why people pirate things. They always ruin shit.
Battle through 3 distinct lands, each with several dungeons to conquer, including the
This is why I stick to consoles. The consoles are the ones who started this whole exclusivity bullshit. You think if PlayStation and Xbox ran all the same games that there would be any real competition?
to enter the Blight Warrior.
I like how anything involving Epic Games Store has to have shitty rap music overlaid. I mean, I don't think that's fair to hip hop to be calling it shitty like that, but. Yep, we're forced to use Uplay.
About PC gaming is its openness. The PC is a platform where anyone can build stuff, tinker, and express.
You're talking about openness, but you're limiting Assassin's Creed. I know it's not you, Frankie. Forgive me for my anger, but you're limiting Assassin's Creed to certain platforms. You talk about the openness of PC. Oh, they pissed me off with this shit.
There are 8 more indie projects that we're excited about. Shadows of Doubt is a detective stealth game set in a fully simulated sci-fi noir city.
Oh my god. All the Epic Game Store is doing is just undercutting. Because Steam take a 30% cut, whereas Epic Games only take a 12% cut. So the developers are just undercutting, that's it. Thinking that people will just download the Epic Game Store for this thing.
Only to find it full of people, mysteries, and difficulties.
That reaction needs to be part of the next round. I'm too tired to rant about this dumb shit. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, they always ruin a good thing with exclusive shit like this.
Somebody is about to end our lives.
Oh, I'm tempted to crack the game now. Not that you should do that. That's bad. It's wrong.
And stop them. You already know what will happen.
Just announce a new Prince of Persia game. Maybe I'll forgive you, Ubisoft. Maybe I'll forgive you.
Paradise Killer, a first-person open-world murder mystery.
Why do you hate the Epic Game Store? It is shit. It is literally shit. The store runs at like 10 FPS. And it's annoying. And I explained this before in running this roundup, I think. When something works and is convenient for the consumer, then someone tries to ruin it. Uplay tried to ruin it. Origin tried to ruin it. When you have something that's convenient for the consumer, everything is on Steam. Then everyone goes, well, we want a piece of that money too. Then everyone starts making their own fucking store. Same thing with Spotify. Spotify were the kings. Apple said we can't have that anymore. They bought Beats, turned it into Apple Music. Tidal came along, and then they started doing exclusivity deals. Netflix were the kings of movie streaming. Then other companies said we can't do that anymore. We gotta do Disney Plus, any other Amazon Prime Video. The companies are so greedy that it ruins the convenience of having one streaming platform that has everything, and then they start segregating everything. Oh, can't use Steam for this game. All my other Assassin's Creed games are on Steam, but not Valhalla. That's on the Epic Games Store, or that's on Uplay. Everything's scattered again, therefore removing the convenience of streaming, therefore increasing the desire to pirate, because piracy is more convenient than this shit. And it's the cycle always continues. Someone creates a standardized form of something that's convenient, and then other companies go, we want a piece of the pie too, and then they ruin the convenience that made the initial thing work. Make a rant video about the Epic game. For me to make a proper rant, I have to re-download it. I deleted it after like 30 minutes of having it the last time. It was so trash. I wonder if she mind games when Epic Game Store hurt. I don't like the idea of having multiple game stores for everything. It's one thing when it's like, okay, Uplay, They are the developers of the game. They have it on their own store. Okay, it's annoying, but it's their game. But it's like Epic Games. You're just copying Steam and doing it worse. But because you're undercutting on price, people are using you. That's it. They'll keep their percent low to bring people in, and then that's it. Everyone's on there, and then they're just taking in the money. It's so, oh my god, I hate it so much. Oh look, another PSP game remastered. The game's called Trash Sailors. Even they know. That's just something they know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. Yeah, they know. Because Steam is on the rise. Fuck them other guys. I even gave him a chance to decide. Not something they know. They know, they know, they know. I be yelling out Steam over everything, Steam on my mind. And she wanna ask when it got so empty. Till I apologize, happen over time. She says they missed the old prim. Girl, don't tempt me. Oh. Speaking of Drizzy, on the 15th of June, aka in like 2 days, is the 10th anniversary of Thank Me Later, aka the most underrated Drake album, the debut album. So, a decade of Thank Me Later, just for the record. So make sure you bump that shit. Top 3 Drake album, I know, right? Unpopular opinion. Can we all agree that a PS5 won over this one? I mean, come on, that's a given. It's not even up for debate. This thing is us. Although it's like less than 15 minutes left, so we're cool. I thought you liked Take Care more. Yeah, Thank Me Later is top 3. Take Care is number 1. It's like Take Care, then Thank Me Later, then Nothing Was the Same. I used to rank If You're Reading This a lot higher, but I feel like the other albums are just aged better.
Weird West is a curious
Another
project
phone
from the
game.
co-creators
Ironically, this
of two
one's
of our
on
favorite
Steam.
games, Dishonored and Prey. Despite its top-down perspective, Weird West carries forth much of the same spirit of those first-person games laid out in a dark reimagining of the Wild West, filled with fantastical creatures. From Wolf-Eye Studios and Devolver, let's take a look at Weird West.
Weird West. Can I talk my shit again? Even if I don't hit again.
The land of opportunity.
If this in-game was just a trailer.
A place where you can be a hero.
Thank Me Later is... Oh yeah, Thank Me Later is definitely an under... people don't be rating it as much as they should. I'm actually so surprised that people are putting Nothing Was the Same over Take Care. Take Care is like the heart of Drake. It is the most Drake album. Nothing Was the Same was great, don't get twisted, but over Take Care? Like, gone to your head, you had to eliminate one album from existence between Take Care and Nothing Was the Same? You would eliminate Take Care before Nothing Was the Same? Woof. Cannot relate. What's next? Chucking the keyboard on the phone and calling it a PC. Actually, they've been calling the iPad Pro a computer now. And that has a keyboard attachment with a touchpad. Imagine buying a $2,000 PC to pay this crap. Imagine a whole 2-hour conference and like less than 5 games tickle your fancy. Also, imagine Prem saying tickle your fancy.
If you can survive, that is.
Joining me to talk about Weird West is the president and creative director at Wolf-Eye Studios.
Of course, the president.
Colantonio. How's
Let's
it
go
going,
to do
Raph?
another 5-minute interview.
Great, how are you?
I am awesome and eager to talk.
How many
about
viewers have they
this
still
game.
got?
And I
They
wanna
still in the
start with something
60,000s.
very
Okay, they
straightforward.
dropped a
What
bit.
Is Weird West?
They dropped a
Weird
bit.
West is an action RPG that is set in an environment that is called the Weird
Nothing
West.
Was the Same
It's
as go
very
to.
much of
Look,
the
Nothing Was the
game
Same is
that
great.
I've
But
been working on in
it
the
ain't no
past.
Take Care though.
The perspective is more like a
I'll admit, when it comes to rapping, Drake, Nothing Was the Same was him at his peak. He had Tuscan Leather, he had Pound Cake. Although Take Care had Lord Knows, which is one of the most underrated Drake songs when it comes to rapping and instrumentation. And Lord Knows is one of Drake's greatest songs. But Nothing Was the Same had rap bangers. It had Pound Cake, it had Tuscan Leather, it had Started From the Bottom, it had Worst Behavior. When it came to rap anthems, Nothing Was the Same had them. When it came to the singing bangers, it had a few. Obviously, it had Hold On, We're Going Home, and my personal favorite on the album, Connect. But Take Care just trumps. Wow, I'm using that word. Take Care just dominates Nothing Was the Same. When it comes to the simp anthems, Marvin's Room, Cameras, Good Ones Go, Doing It Wrong, The Real Her. Oh no, no, the song Take Care. Oh my gosh. Oh, they hit me with the heat, with the heat. Then you got the rap singing tracks like Headlines, Over My Dead Body. Oh shit, you're killing me. Take Care had it all, and then you had, oh my god, Hell Yeah Fucking Right, The Motto, The Ride. Ooh, I've been faded too long. Ooh. Oh no, you can't put Nothing Was the Same over Take Care. No, no. Oh no.
What you can do as a player in the game, but who are you? What can the player do to
Oh.
show who the character is over the course of the game?
Right.
Worst Behavior was an anthem though. Like the amount of times I played that song in 2013, the amount of times I went, motherfucker! Like, I swear, like first year of uni, the amount of times I said the words, motherfuckers never loved us. Remember? Like, man, I bombed that song so much. I think the thing about Nothing Was the Same is I overplayed it so much that it's hard to go back to it. Speaking of Nothing Was the Same, underrated song on Nothing Was the Same because it wasn't on the main version of the album. The Motion. Alright? Because they had a different song on there called Too Much, which was Drake and Sampha. I wasn't a big fan of Too Much. The Motion is the better Drake and Sampha song. Probably the best Drake and Sampha song. Slept On. California Kings. You mean Underground Kings? He's about to Take Care. Underground Kings. That was a hype song as well. But yeah, that was, oh my god. Drake in his prime, man. Oh, he'll never top that shit. I've been faded too long. The Real Her though. Oh my god. But I gotta say, oh baby, why is this so familiar? Just met already, feel like I know the real her. You must have done this before, this can't be your first time. We must have been here before, it's still fresh on my mind.
For that upcoming demo.
You got that shit that somebody would look for but won't find. You must have done this before, this can't be your first time. The SIP anthems! They keep telling me don't save you. If I ignore all that advice, then something isn't right. Then who will I complain to? Oh my god, Take Care. Oh. So cry if you need to, but I can't stay to watch you. It's the wrong thing to do. Touch if you need to, but I can't stay to hold you. That's the wrong thing. Oh, Take Care, man. Oh, they're gonna make me bump Take Care. They're gonna make your boy bump Take Care. I'm shedding tears. I'm shedding tears. Oh fuck, that's a tissue I used to wipe my nose. Oh. Oh. What the fuck game is this? I haven't been paying attention. Another phone game I see. I was actually interested in the PS5 event. I don't even play PlayStation. Why the PC? Ugh. I don't know. It's not even that PC games are shit. It's just this event is shit. So much great shit's coming to PC. It's just not being shown here because they've already prioritized Sony and Microsoft events to reveal their games. They'll reveal it on their events, but will be multiplayer, so it will also come to PC.
before
Like
your very
Valhalla's
eyes
coming to
right
PC,
now.
but that was already
I'm
announced.
delighted by so many of them.
The motion is top tier, underrated. One of the best songs on the album.
Stretch of the show, so please continue to let us know which
All Me
PC
is
games
alright
you're
as
excited
well,
about by
but the
using
only reason I
hashtag
really like All
PC
Me
Gaming
is because of Big Sean's verse, the way it starts. Like, if you guys remember All Me, the beat is just going, and the beat just slows down, and it's like a gap, and then Big Sean just comes in, oh, shut the fuck up. I just love that for some reason.
I watched season 1 of Mythic Quest. Due on closed beta on
Cup Center Rose, oh my god. Marvin's Room.
Open world with pitched battles of 100 players.
I remixed Marvin's Room actually. Not the singing, but like the beat.
Right now, you can get into that July 23rd beta a full month before the full release on August 25th. This is New World.
Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. I just opened Twitter and White Lives Matter is trending. Has someone died? Ugh. Not gonna lie, Rick Ross's verse on Lord Knows was out of pocket. Out of pocket better be a good thing, because Rick Ross killed that verse. Rick Ross was dominating features in the 2010s, okay? He dominated that verse. And the way the beat switched on Lord Knows, like, to accommodate his verse, oh my god. Rick Ross was killing verses in the 2010s. He had the verse on Devil in a New Dress as well. Getting Tupac money twice over, like, oh my god. Let me check my Twitter notifications. What game is this new one? I wasn't paying attention.
Here on the PC Gaming Show, we're big fans of Life is Strange, the award-winning adventure series from developer Dontnod. Having undergone some big changes since its first reveal in 2018, Twin Mirror, the studio's next game, is a psychological thriller that follows investigative journalist Sam, who returns to his hometown in West Virginia. Available to wishlist now on the Epic Games Store. Let's watch.
What game is this? Yeah, I'm not paying attention. It's almost 2 hours now, so it should be over soon.
Basswood is many things. Peaceful tops that list. Until that day.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt.
Ugh.
You might be right.
Did anyone else notice the subtle reference? It wasn't that subtle actually, but the way the real her referenced Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. I mean, it's pretty obvious, you know, but I feel like people don't pick up on it until you say it.
Earlier this week, and today we get the opportunity to take a closer look at this unique game that the studio bills as a rhythm FPS. Published by Funcom, you have to battle through 8 hells, blasting demons to a heavy metal soundtrack. And to talk about one of the most epic encounters in the game is the creative director at The Outsiders, David Goldfarb. Take it away, David.
Thanks. And let me say it's
Alright, it's almost 2 hours. This thing's got to be over.
I think right now everybody needs some games to
Rick Ross said I picked up the pen, started fucking. Rick Ross can say anything and it still sounds swaggy.
So what you're about to see here is an exclusive preview.
I'm about to look at the lyrics for this shit now.
Of our upcoming game, Metal Hellsinger. I hope you like it.
Rick Ross got praise for that feature. Not as much as his Devil in a New Dress feature, but still. I fell in love with the pen, started fucking the ink. The hustle's an art. I painted what I would think. Still allergic to broke, prescription streak through the paper. Destined for Greatness forgot a pace in Jamaica. Oh my god. Villa on the water with the wonderful views. Only fat nigga in the sauna with Jews. When I got a yacht, talking Carnival Cruise, and these niggas talking like hoes. They man, they not in my shoes. Oh my god. Why is Mortal Shell trending? Well, it was announced in the Epic PC Gaming Show event, which is obviously sponsored by Epic Games Show because they've got so many exclusives announced here. Another Doom. Yeah, it looks like another discount Doom. These games just can't be original anymore. Everything is just shit we've seen before, but slightly different with a lower budget. Okay, we're now 2 hours in, so this shit's about to end. Then I can test Assassin's Creed Origins. How many Doom clones are they showing us? Yes. They put Windows on this one, so it's not an Epic Games Store exclusive. They just said Windows.
Hello everybody, Felicia Day here, and I play the Magician in the Dungeons of Nahelbeck, the Amulet of Chaos.
Alright, bye Felicia.
Is a fun and silly tactical
I'm sorry,
RPG
I didn't mean to be
coming
mean.
PC later this summer.
Where are my
It
manners?
features a group of adventurers searching a dungeon for treasure. Each one of the characters has their own skill sets, or lack thereof, fighting styles, and inventory. Each one
What
is kind
demographic
of
is
a
interested in
failure,
these games?
But together,
No.
they're too dumb to fail. The game doesn't take itself too seriously. It has lots of in-jokes.
Prem, since you have a huge interest in it, what about doing some reactions on new songs in the genre? Well, I made that one video, the REM recaps, where I literally ranked the whole 2010s of music, which a lot of that was hip-hop, so you can check that out. But the reason why I don't do individual reactions often is because it's like a different demographic to the gaming stuff I usually do. I made an exception for KSI's album because he's a YouTuber, so people still cared. But usually if I do reactions, I'm attracting a completely different audience to the one I got now. And I don't know if I want to veer too deep into that area. Especially since I'm not even fucking with most new music anyway. Who would have guessed it's another phone game? Yeah, my Java phone could run this fucking shit. I'm literally gonna get out my fucking Motorola to play this fucking shit. My color Nokia phone could probably run this shit.
Who says you need water to go sailing? Our next game, Red Sails, puts you on a boat in the middle of a sea of desert. In this intriguing narrative adventure, you rescue stranded people while looking for the rest of your clan. Let's take a look.
Is it
at
a
Red
Ku
Sails.
Klux Klan? They're sailing on sand. Well, I guess that's somewhat original, I guess. The game runs at like 10 FPS though. I'm sure they'll say that's the art style. Oh, don't get too close to them. It's one of those peaceful games where you do nothing. Kind of like Feather, which I played on my channel. If it's a peaceful game and it's cheap enough, I could play it.
So, DevBot, do you have any access to some medical programs in case I, bump my foot against some of these cold, unforgiving walls?
Query received, Sean.
Oh, the robot's back.
Basic life-saving procedures. I have established contact with game developer Bossa Studios, the creators of Surgeon Simulator 2.
Well, I wasn't really planning on doing any surgery. I feel like if I was injured, you'd be the one doing the surgery.
My analysis shows that Surgeon Simulator 2 contains all the vital instructions for repairing fragile human bodies.
Yawn.
The power of Surgeon Simulator 2 is equivalent to 1 year of
The Robot Boy.
That's not true.
That's disrespectful to Robot Boy.
enthusiasm and
Robot Boy. No one be compared to PC Gaming Show.
Let's take a look at Surgeon Simulator.
Robot Boy 1B. Real boy. Play real game. Robot Boy, no one play. Game that look like it could be on mobile. Robot Boy 1. Powerful PC game. Is this Theme Hospital expansion? Like, what the fuck is this? Discount Theme Hospital? Zombie Theme Hospital? If you want to just cut the stream early and see, no, I still have to test Assassin's Creed Origins actually. So I just don't want to quit because they said 2 hours. It is 2 hours and 5 minutes. I really hope it's just the end so I can say I made it through the thing. In before I missed the last 5 minutes and they go, clickbait, you didn't react to the whole thing. There's always someone, right? I bet Frame simped on Debbie Turnbull back then. No. Nah, she ain't my type. I think there was someone in that show, though.
2, we got Mark Pick on the line. Mark,
There was someone. I forget.
Hello, thanks for having me.
So, for anyone who has not experienced the hilarity of Surgeon Simulator 1, can you just give us the gist and tell us, what is Surgeon Simulator 2 all about?
We've kind of taken the tone and the heart of the original, which is that chaotic physics gameplay, and we've really kind of...
Oh, look, another interview.
Epic proportions. So in the original game, you're just one arm kind of moving around on one table. In the new game, you're actually a fully limbed...
Look at these tweets. Ooh, this looks fun. They got like 50 dudes just like tweeting, and they're only picking those people's tweets, so it looks good.
In the original game as well, you were limited to just surgery, whereas in Surgeon Simulator 2, there's a whole plethora of brand new mechanics, challenges, and gameplay elements to it. You're not just looking over one patient's chest cavity anymore, but you're actually exploring a fully fledged medical facility.
Can you maybe tease a little bit of some of the other, perhaps, medical operations that I get to perform in Surgeon Simulator 2?
Yeah, so there is 12 operations in the game, and you will have seen a few of those in the trailer just now. Think of that facility as like a little bit like the original Surgeon Simulator, with a bit of kind of scientist lab thrown in there. Through this kind of lens of like a Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory vibe, like you're never.
No,
really
don't
sure
compare
what's
this to
gonna be
Willy
around the
Wonka's
next
Chocolate
corner,
Factory.
and what new twist or what dark machinery are going to come across next. So players are going to come across everything from like surgical vending machines, over-engineered operating theatres, automatic patient dispensers. My personal favourite, which is actually an improvised cannon, where you can actually fire limbs or organs and things across to your fellow surgeons on the other side of the room.
What the fuck is this?
Now, Mark, I understand that there is a creation tool in Surgeon Simulator 2. What does that entail?
Yeah, that's right. So, in keeping with the variety and the surprise that we
Your
talked
stream
about
is taking a shit.
in Surgeon Simulator 2, we're proud
What, is it
to
lagging or
announce that
something?
we are bringing the Bossa Labs creation mode to the game. Now, in creation mode, you as
This makes me want to
solo
play
player
Box
or a
next.
group of up to 4 players
Oh,
can
I might
get
have to
stuck
play
into
Box
the
next for the
very
lols
same
though.
tools that we as designers and developers
Did you fix your
use
OBS
to build our very own story.
messing up
It's
Origins
easy to
FPS?
use, intuitive, friendly
I
set
saw a
of
setting
tools,
that's
much
supposed to help
great
it.
as it is
I
to play.
turned it on for this stream for the first time, so I'm gonna test it after this thing is over. So we'll test and find out if it
That's a
actually
great
helps.
question. So we've been live for the last few months already. The wealth and the variety of content made by players so far has been really, really incredible.
I would rather play
So there's been
Bugsnax
everything
2
in
on
there
Epic
from
Games.
traditional takes on
Okay,
surgery,
that's
like
too
in the
far.
original game.
Playing
We've
Bugsnax
also
is
got
one thing,
ghost
but on the
ships in
Epic
there.
Games
We've
store,
got Golden Alleys, we've even got a take on the Surgeon Olympics, where people are bouncing around Bob's head and using that as a ball. And then we've got my personal favourite, which is the kind of the take on the bottle
YouTube's
flip
not
challenge.
receiving
I
enough
don't know if
video
you're
to
familiar with
maintain
this,
smooth
where you
stream.
kind of flip the bottle with the hands and kind of it's not the easiest thing to do with the Surgeon Simulator.
Yeah, it looks like my
It's
OBS
kind of
is skipping
set
some
back and see the
frames.
physics chaos play out, and it's a lot of fun. It's very satisfying to see play out.
Mark, I had a blast playing Surgeon Simulator 1. When can people play Surgeon Simulator 2, and how do they
What
get
the
access to
No!
workshop you've mentioned?
So I opened Steam and it started trying to download shit. That's what was fucking up my stream.
And you can pre-order that right
That's what
now.
it was.
You can also
My bad.
go to surgeonsimulator.com for
No
more
one told you to
information,
auto-download
follow us
shit.
At SurgeonSim on Twitter to learn more.
Okay.
Mark, thank you so much for
That's
joining
what
us
was
today.
fucking my stream.
Thank you.
That's Mark Pick. I'm Sean Plott. Let's go to Frankie Ward.
Sean, you'll remember our next developer from their appearance in the PC gaming show way back in 2015. Hello Games
Sonic
are a
Unleashed
small
PC
UK
exclusively
indie
on the
studio,
Epic
perhaps
Games
better known
Store.
for building the infinite
Funny.
procedurally-generated universe of
My
No
twin
Man's
brother would
Sky.
rather crack the game
But their
than
next
buy it
big
on the Epic
release
Games Store.
is an altogether more intimate, handcrafted affair. The Last Campfire is an adventure game, a story of a lost ember trapped in a puzzling place, searching for meaning and a way home. Let's check it out.
Is this thing still going? It said 2 hours. Fran, what are the rules in the chat? Stay away from certain specific topics. I mean, one specific topic.
Escape from Tarkov has become one of the breakout successes of 2020.
Oh,
becoming a
I'm so
smash hit
tempted
on
to just
Twitch
start watching.
As players fell in love with its extra gritty take on first-person shooters.
Am I
As
still
anyone who
dropping
works on the
frames?
internet will tell you, the people always want more. And more we've got for you today. Because in a moment, I'm going to be speaking to one of the game's developers about
Oh
what's
my
coming
god,
next.
is it still
That's
going?
a spicy new map. Hey, DevBot, why don't you show them what we got?
What if they reveal something actually good at the end and then I missed it because I was like 3 minutes off? Ugh. Okay, what time is it? 9:11. We're gonna give it till 9:50 or 9:20. 9 minutes. If it's still going and it's showing no signs of stopping, then we leave. Final stretch. Okay. If they say something good at the end and then I just dip right before it happens, it's like the whole stream was wasted. I want to test this Assassin's Creed thing. Do you think 4K 60 is fine? Because 120 Hz monitor is too expensive. Well, if you can't afford 4K 60, you could always get like a 1440p 120. That's like the sweet spot for gaming. If you're doing PC gaming, 1440p 120 or 144 Hz is the sweet spot.
Here with me to talk about what's coming next is Nikita Buyanov from Battlestate Games.
You're a dude and your name is Nikita?
Thank you for having me.
I would love
Man.
if you would kick off by just
Anyone remember the
telling
TV show
anyone who hasn't
Nikita?
played or seen Escape for Tarkov. How does
Kramer, you could be playing the GOAT this whole time. I don't know which game the GOAT is.
class-based shooter or battle?
You know, I Premierless have not actually picked a GOAT publicly, so
Actually escape from a location through extract points, and you need to actually save your life and save your gear and your loot. And if you die, you will lose everything.
So how does the new map compare to the existing?
there is no way they. Oh my god.
It will be the biggest.
This thing would have been over like twice over had they not had these long interviews after every fucking announcement.
Buildings, undergrounds. It's like an attempt to simulate the city, the realistic modern city.
So give me a
YouTube
breakdown
keeps
of
saying
what's
I'm
coming
dropping
up in
frames
this
on my streaming
upcoming
software. It says
Patch
everything's
12.7.
fine.
12.7 is more like a technical patch. It will include a big addition called the expansion of Customs location. Customs is the pretty iconic location for the EFT. It will like enlarge the
Wow, she's
area
Frankie and
by
he's
30
Nikita. I'm not
to
sure.
40%. The next update
Someone said
will
play Us
totally,
Creed.
like,
I hope you're not
overhaul
slandering
the
Assassin's Creed though.
system. And there will be new boss called Senator. This boss will able to heal his partners and like search for stashes. So we always try to.
All right, 5 more minutes, and if it's still going, then we end it.
Big amount of cool features up to come this year. We'll try to bring some new experience for you.
Escape from Tarkov has been playable for a long time. For anyone who's listening who hasn't yet played it, where should they go?
They should go to our site, www.escapefromtarkov.com, and see.
My man actually said the W's. Is this 2003? Is this 2002? Talking about www.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
For our next titled PC gaming show, it's time to head on over to the inimitable Frankie Ward.
Over the last decade, developer Red Barrels has given us some of the most messed up horror games ever created.
A horror game. Oh, how
The
convenient.
Outlast series offers more mind-numbing terror, but this time
It's definitely
with
mind-numbing.
friends. Outlast Trials is set during the Cold War, and in this happy period of distrust, fear, and violence, you and your friends are human guinea pigs involuntarily recruited to test advanced methods of brainwashing and mind control. Good times. They'll work together, and maybe you'll survive the Outlast Trials.
How many minutes left? 5. Before I said I was gonna wait. I'm ready to dip. I'm ready to dip. They got nothing in the bag. There's no way they got something in the bag. There's no way they got some hidden good announcement. There's no way they got something secretly good at the end. There's no way. They wouldn't troll us like that. There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way. What time is it now? I said 20 past. Okay. 3 minutes 10 seconds and then we're dipping. I have to be a man of my word. Oh.
And with that, the 2020 PC Gaming Show.
We made it! Yes! We made it! Oh, we made it! Nigga, we made it!
Also, as you might imagine, it is really challenging.
Oh, we made it!
No nearby gaming conventions. So
Oh, there was nothing great at the end.
helping to make this show possible. This year, the sponsors are Mythical, Perfect World.
Oh, of course
Funcom,
Sega's sponsoring this
Frontier
fucking
Development,
shit.
Exceed Games, Atlas,
Of course Epic
Intel,
Games Store is
All In
sponsoring this
Games,
fucking
Humble
shit.
Games, Sega, Amazon
Of course
Games,
Intel
Merge
is
Games,
sponsoring this
Tripwire
fucking
Interactive,
shit. AMD's
and
betting
the
out
Epic
anyway.
Games Store.
I can't believe I'm
Without
saying
your
those
support,
words.
we would not have had the opportunity to put on a show for the greatest platform, PC.
Alright, just end it.
Before I say goodbye, I want to give a warm thanks and a chance for my co-host to say goodbye. Thanks again, DevBot.
Not Dev, what? Frankie's supposed to say goodbye.
I'm glad you've been of service.
Oh.
I'm going to shut down into sleep mode to conserve power until
Shut down into sleep mode. That doesn't even make sense. You're either sleeping or you're shutting down. Now where's Frankie's goodbye?
Thank you so much
There we
to
go.
all of our devs for your incredible games, and of course a massive thanks for our
I
sponsors
stayed for you,
making
Frankie.
this all happen. And finally, big thanks to you guys at home for watching.
You're welcome,
I'm
Frankie.
actually excited to take over the world.
I'm just memeing now.
to being your evil Emperor Overlord. Until next year, thank you so much, and goodbye.
Ugh.
All right, that's it. Coming up next is the Future Games Show over at twitch.tv/GamesRadar.
We're not watching
where
that.
You'll see more exclusive reveals, deep dives on the future of gaming.
Just
and
end it so I can say I watched the whole thing.
I'm Sean Day9 Plot, and this has been the PC Gaming Show. Stay healthy, stay safe, and take care.
2 hours and 20 minutes of what? In memory of who? Well, Luke Edson. Who's that?
Hello, world. Or rather, goodbye, world. These are the credits. Run credits.exe. Load credits.bat. Open credits.log. You get the idea. These are the humans who helped me make the show.
Well, he hasn't tweeted since 2016. Maybe it's him.
Humans require acknowledgement for everything.
Oh, they got credits to drag that shit out again.
Database. My whole head is a video. I could have been the video team. You didn't even ask me.
Okay. That was pretty awesome. How many credits do you need for one fucking stream?
But I'm still not sure what a clip does. Look at how many people.
Judging from the like to dislike ratio, it seems people really enjoyed this. No, it just hasn't updated because I haven't refreshed the page. If you look closely, it has 9.9k likes and 6.2k dislikes. It just hasn't updated the dislike bar, so it looks like there's barely any dislikes. But if you look at the numbers, it's actually quite a few dislikes. Yeah, there you go. Hashtag burn the bot. That was shit. They felt. Gotta get to that 3 hour mark. They can't do 40-minute credits. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Alright. So my stream is no longer lagging anymore. Alright, we're about to dip. Don't worry, we're about to dip. I'm about to set up Assassin's Creed. Just getting my controller shit set up.
Okay, I have to go now. Seriously, it is time to leave.
This is so cringe. I'm actually now curious for it to just fucking end.
Updating dictionary. This album.
Like, just fucking end. Like, I'm actually annoyed now. Like, fucking end.
However, he would definitely sound like Wayne.
Like, the PlayStation event just ended when it needed to end. We didn't need all of this. Like, it's actually pissing me off now. Just fucking end.
Take a picture, weirdo. It'll last longer. There will now
Okay,
be a
that's
short
it. Thank you
quiz,
for watching.
so I hope you memorize
End.
all those names. And don't forget to thank your computer for showing it to you.
End.
It's over. No, you hang up. Initiating self-destruct sequence. Just kidding. I would never.
What does it mean, world exclusive? Wait, what? I thought it was over. No. Okay, well, it's the last thing, right? It's not gonna be a good thing anyway, but it's the last thing. Looks like a stealth game with PS2 graphics. Made by Dylan Rogers. Ugh. Looks like GoldenEye graphics, but more generic. This is really what they say for the end? This should have been the spot where they put Persona. Gloomwood. That represents the stream. It was gloom. Gloomy.
Inside at last, welcome.
Play the demo now on gloomwood.com. Okay, now that's it, right? That's it, right? Like, it's it, right? Like, that's it, right? Like, just like stop streaming. And now I'm just annoyed. I just want the stream to fucking just be done. Tired of these fucking surprises. Okay, it's done. You can see my stream is here. It's a good stream, actually. We should watch that. Okay, it's done. You can see my wait, actually I can't do that while I'm on live. That's gonna Inception, right? Wait, actually I can't do that. Oh my god. No. This is a mistake. Let me go to gloomwood.com. This is a mistake. Yeah, this was definitely a mistake. So this is the game they're talking about. Release date soon. TM. Demo available. Yeah, we're not playing that. What we're going to do though is see if I fixed the Assassin's Creed Origins thing. Ugh. So, what would you guys rank the event out of 10? I'm feeling a strong 10 for that one. Give or take 10 points. Probably take 10 points. Ugh. -5, 2, 0, -10. Frankie out of 10. Oh, that's pretty high. Negative Frankie out of 10. Ooh, that's pretty low. Wait, I'm not logged into Uplay? Ugh, for fuck's sake. This is why I don't like... Even the Assassin's Creed games that are on Steam connect to Uplay anyway. So it's like you have to have Uplay. Hold on. Let me try and remember which email address and password I even used for this fucking shit. Which was it? Was that it? I think I got it. Okay. We're gonna try running Assassin's Creed Origins now. Oh, see how good it was when everything just ran on Steam and nothing else? No connecting to third-party DRM. Ugh. Steam really did something special. Game Grumps Let's Plays out of 10. That's why you gotta use auto login. I have auto login on my main account. This is my streaming account. See? This is Prem 2. I actually have Prem 1, which I used to stream on the same account as I would use my computer on, but then I had too much explicit shit open and I had to remember to close everything and change my wallpapers and everything before I go live, and it was becoming a pain, especially during E3 when you go live multiple times and it's like, oh, I left the sexy wallpaper on. I can't do that on stream, especially when I was streaming on a Sonic the Hedgehog channel where they just couldn't handle that kind of explicit shit. So I just said, fuck it, let me create a clean account where there's none of that shit open and I could just go live on that account. And even I got caught by Yibi one time because they don't give me a break. You open one image on the streaming account and they catch you out. So actually let me check my CPU usage while we do all this. Hold on. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna check my CPU while this thing happens. The stream is probably going to lag. So the thing is, the problem with OBS is that my CPU's running 100% now. The problem is when a game is like very demanding, the game ends up getting prioritized over OBS. So the game will be running fine, but then OBS is not like displaying it at a smooth frame rate. So one of the things they said you should do is put on VSync, because VSync will cap it to like 60 frames because my monitor is 60 Hz. So without VSync, the graphics card is just trying to push the game to the highest amount of frames it can do, which of course means that it's working to its maximum capacity regardless of how old the game is. If it could do 500 frames, it'll do 500 frames. So by putting on VSync, it should stop the lag. But before I put on VSync, I'm going to test the game without VSync to see if the other setting I changed will actually have an effect. If it still lags, then I'll put VSync on and then try it again. Have you updated your graphics card driver first? I mean, that's like some level 1 shit. Like, let's be real. Why is this load so fucking long? This game is on SSD, right? Okay. So another 2-hour streaming. Oh no, I'm just merely testing this. This is not like a gameplay stream. Oh shit, that's an enemy. Fuck. Fuck. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to test shit. Don't. Oh, I don't I'm about to fight. Apparently I'm getting lag. Oh, for fuck's sake. How do I attack? I've forgotten. How in the... How the fuck... Oh, see. There wasn't an enemy here last time. Square. Okay. Let me just kill this dude and we can get back to testing this fucking lag. Alright. That's fine. Okay, the chugging is back. The chugging is back. Okay, let me quickly test. Okay. Let me try disabling. Let me enter performance mode quickly and see if that helps. Alright, I've entered performance mode. Honestly, the game is lagging for me as well, like, on my end. I think the setting that I put on OBS prioritizes the streaming software a little bit. Black screen. Wait, you can't see anything. I haven't enabled VSync yet. I'm about to try that. I wanted to see if I could get it to work without. Oh my god, that is pretty laggy. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, my CPU is literally being maxed out right now. I definitely need to upgrade my PC. Well, mainly my CPU. Okay. Yeah, I'm skipping frames now. Yeah, my CPU is getting anally fucking raped. Let's try the VSync now. Let's try the VSync now and that's saved. Okay, I put VSync on now, so let's see if that does anything. Does anyone actually fire with R1 and R2? I remember those two control schemes. Right now my attack is set to square. I think when it started it was set to the R1, R2 screens, but it probably takes a while to show up. It's probably a result of the CPU just chugging. Yeah, I definitely need to get a new CPU though. Because last time when the screen was black, it eventually showed up. I think it's just taken ages. Alright, let me know when it shows up. It's still black. You should play Demon Souls. Well, I mean, I guess I could. That's the PS5 exclusive, right? It's still black, apparently. I don't know what's going on now. Okay, I'm in now. Okay, it's back now. But how is the visual? You might have to play it at frame rate lower than 60. How bad is the lag? Ugh. I'm looking at the preview window. It doesn't seem too laggy. I remember the game is not running at a smooth 60 for me. Like it is like a bit lower. We already tried the resolution. The resolution is not even the issue. The resolution is more of a GPU thing. And my GPU is not even being maxed out. It's the CPU that's getting maxed out. I remember having this problem before because I had an older PC with the same graphics card, but then I had a weaker CPU, and the CPU was the bottleneck because these games come with like really bad DRM. You can force 30. Yeah, I know you can force 30, but that sounds horrible. Okay, let me just do a circular motion and just look at the preview window and see what happens. It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like this is the smoothest I could get it. Yeah, it's a CPU bottleneck. I need to get one of those fucking Threadripper builds. Like, if I had the money, I'd totally get like a Threadripper build. But like, I was watching some of my top streamers, like Triax for example. He was showing off his rig. They have a separate PC dedicated to just streaming. So they have one PC to play the game and another PC to stream it. So it's like the streaming PC is just re-delivering the video, almost like having a capture card or something. Like, you know, when you do it that way, there's no way that the lag is going to be in effect. The stream will show exactly what the gamer is seeing on his gaming PC. So when you're balling like that and you've got two computers, then that's how you would do it. But right now, we live in that hashtag poverty life. So I don't know. This game is very CPU intensive. If the game wasn't a CPU intensive, it probably would have been fine. But, you know, it is what it is. I literally have to buy Origins on PS4 because of how bad optimized it is on PC. Yeah, like, I upgraded my PC and I still didn't get it to run smooth. But because I upgraded my CPU, I was able to get it to a mostly playable state. But not for streaming, though. So I wouldn't be surprised if other more lenient games run better. In fact, actually, that's a good question. While I'm here, let me do one more test. There's a game here that I should test. A game that I should have actually started playing. Oh, it's got a fucking update. Ugh, for fuck's sake. Let me see if I can download it. 189 meg should take like 2 seconds, right? Ugh. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can run Red Dead. If that's better optimized, then we could just chalk it up to it's Assassin's Creed Origins' fault. Because obviously when Valhalla comes out, I want to be able to play that. But since that's not even common to Steam, that's only common to Epic Games, I might just get it on PS5 or some shit, and then it'll be capture carded. And if it's capture carded, it shouldn't cause lag. Red Dead is even worse. Sometimes you never know. Like sometimes, because there's different kinds of optimization. It might use less CPU than Origins, even if it uses like more GPU or something. He ran 45 FPS on your 1080. I got a 1080 Ti, so you know, for all we know, I might be able to pull it off. It says it's downloaded 190 meg and it's still going for some reason. Ugh. I'll test this one game, see if it runs well, and then we'll end the stream. Oh, God. So how's everyone's day? Did you enjoy the amazing PC gaming show? I was not all too long and chock full of interesting content as we wait for this thing to finish downloading. Oh, I'm so tired. Ugh. Okay, that should be done now. Okay, nothing else is downloading, right? Okay, everything's paused. Alright, let's try this. The event got all of us sleepy. I was out here streaming in the afternoon. It kind of sucked considering the lack of mobile games. Oh, don't make me sign up to some shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. So now Rockstar have got their own launcher as well. Rockstar used to use that, like GTA 4 had really, like, oh my god, GTA 4 on PC, they had these games for Windows shit. Oh, let's just end the stream now. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh. You can't lag a bit when you're testing Origins. Did I open Origins? Give us a better song. Alright. Yeah. Oh. So yeah. That was the PC gaming show. Pretty tiring. This is the part where I talk about what's coming next to the channel. Oh yeah, I've been learning Premiere Pro actually to try and edit on better software. So I want to test that out soon. But yeah, as you already know, like, more content is coming soon to the channel. Got some things, I need to do an E3 video actually, because I got some things I want to say about that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, even if the event wasn't the greatest. My cam is blurry. Yeah, everything fucking up now. Like, everything fucking up now. Computer giving me no breaks. The stream might as well just end on a fucking blue screen at this point. You know, like, I don't even know. Everything falling apart right now. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. You can always check out it's not blurry, we're just tired. You can always check out the Remulus roundups, or the last Remulus roundup. And if you want a more interesting stream than this, assuming you missed it, make sure to check out the PS5 stream where we reacted to the PS5 event, and we played some Uncharted 1. So don't be saying I didn't give you guys. Ugh, I can't even talk. I'm so tired. Don't be saying I didn't give you guys no content, because I gave you Remius Roundup this week, 4-hour stream, and then this almost 3-hour long stream. So yeah, we gave you everything, like, as we proceed to give you what you need. So like, also the Game Gear Micro Run, the Super Monkey Ball stream, the Sega Activator. This video is fun, you should watch this video. And we don't need to watch that. Just watch anything on the channel, really. It's your boy, so. Ugh. This event was bad, but the stream was chill. Waiting for the Remius Roundup. I don't think the next video is gonna be Remius Roundup. I'll probably wait a few weeks before I do it, because I want the news to marinate, just in case more information leaks, like the price or something like that. So yeah, don't expect an instant Remius Roundup, since those usually come late anyway. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Yeah, man, I'm really bad at ending streams. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll probably just go to like the desktop. Move that. You can look at the beautiful wallpaper. I might actually set up my merch for Premierless. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm actually setting up, well, my twin brother's setting up some Premier Remy merch. So, because he has over 10k subs, so he can do that. So I might as well just add the Premierless merch and just have it available. Not that anyone will buy it, because my channel's tiny, but I might as well just set it up and have it there. And then later on, like once you get 10k subs, YouTube give you like proper merch integration. So before that, you can create it, but you won't have the nice integration shelf. But I can create it in advance, just have it there. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do it later. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. More content coming soon to the channel. But I'd buy a Premier shirt. Oof. Thanks for the support. But yeah, I'll be launching the Premier Remy merch first, because I'll actually have the integration for that channel. So I'll do that one just to test the waters, because if I can barely sell any of that on a bigger channel, then there'll be no point in doing this one. If I get quite a few sales on that, then I'll be like, well, maybe I'll do this one. But the goal was to wait until 10k subs before doing it, so we'll see. But yeah, tune in for the next stream. I don't know when the next stream is. Actually, Apple's having their WWDC conference this month, which is where they announce all their new shit. For the first time ever, it's going to be fully digital, like no actual conference, because the situation going on and whatnot. So, well, usually they stream it anyway, but yeah, I was thinking of doing a reaction stream to that, because I know it's not usually what I do on the channel, but I was going to watch it anyway. So I was like, why not? Let's stream me like reacting to a bunch of expensive things that I won't be able to afford. Why not? You know, could be a chill stream. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, hit that bell. More it's your boy, Remulus, Rem Gang. And I'm out.